What's up, chat? We're waiting for Majin Obama. I haven't commentated with this dude in a few months. Looking like it's still summer here.
It's still
What's
summer
up,
to me,
dude?
baby. It ain't cooled down that much. Look, man, Tekken World Tour 2019. We're at Tokyo Tekken Masters. Only 2 Tokyo players here, no Koreans, but this is the big threat. This is the showdown right here, man. The Doogies of the hidden sand coming through from Pakistan. And baby, we got Nakuma. Man, what the hell kind of game
See,
is this?
Obama
Was this
not
your
even-
idea? This had to be your idea.
It was actually it was yeah. I put in one for this.
I knew it. I knew it. Awais
Me,
Honey versus Atif
Nakatsu,
Buff.
Harada, we were like, oh man, if this guy's in the game, it would be so tight.
For sure. Well, yeah, for sure. He looks tight. He feels tight up until you start running into some of these Akuma players
Dude,
at high level, man.
Akuma's badass until everyone gets beat by him, like Take with those 4 lows, right?
Oh, yeah, man. But here's the thing. I want to watch how these players interact with each other. You have to imagine they have a lot of play experience with each other.
Nice
you
punish.
can't fuzzy that down 4-1 setup because there's only a 1 frame difference between the mid and the high there. Just committed to the mid guard.
Okay. Interesting choices there.
Nice. That bold crouch jab to interrupt the forward in neutral. That's a big button there because it's safe on block, but then it's also big counter hit launcher. Big return for the Akuma player. Jab, the float, Atif butt looking nice here. And this is a big set, in particular for Awais Honey, because it'll put him in position to be able to move on to winners finals. The thing is this, Awais Honey right now took 150 points in Malaysia, took 100 points at the Pakistan dojo. If he wins Tokyo Tekken Masters, he puts himself in position to be able to qualify for the Tekken World Tour Finals at the end of the year.
Really? He's in the top 19
I
then?
know if he wins the tournament, he'll be in that position. Or at least very, very close. Right off the bat.
Wow.
Back threes. Oh, able
Drops
to get
the
the demon
ender.
3. Yeah, it drops the ender. Those combos are a lot harder than they look, man. You'd be surprised.
I know. I've been playing him a bit, and I can't do it. It's hard.
Yeah, there you go. 4-4-4 that time.
Double demon flip is hard.
And you see Awais Honey putting that crouch 2 out there. Atif butt, good patience, waits on it, sees it, goes in, punish, takes the round.
Atif looking really strong so far, taking 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, it looks like he has a better read on Awais Honey's timing. There you go, down for 1 in the overhead chop. Sweep him out of the down for 1+2 using that new Season 3 attack.
It's like he knows exactly what Awais is wanting to do, right? Good way to
Jump
escape.
back, man. Goody. This is sick. In the camo gi too. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that looks like
Awais
something
here.
you'd wear, right?
Yo, you get me a camo gi. I'm wearing that shit. I'll wear that shit everywhere.
Oh, whiffed it.
If that was an intentional whiff and bait setup, that's godlike. Goddamn.
Good way to stay on the board, though.
Yeah, here comes Atif. Sidestep left. It will score a big launch here. Minus 40% just like that. Forward, your ass out there. Please stop jumping. Block and punish on the sweep. Jabs, we got him rocking. Push out with the fireball. Dash on in. Interception on the demon flip. Atif, what?
Yeah, that's how you do the demon flip, huh?
Complete read on Awais Honey's timing.
Very solid match there from Atif.
And he better, man. Shit. They spent 24 hours in immigration together. At this point, they've been traveling, what, 48, at least 48, 50
But
of the past hours
what
together.
kind of sucks to them, right? Is like one of them is going to be dropped into losers because of their teammate, right?
For sure.
That's
But
just how it goes, though.
I mean, the big thing is, dude, if you run into each other in winner's side top 8 of a 256-man bracket, it's in Tokyo like this. After you came from Pakistan, dude, that doesn't even matter. It is what it is. You can imagine shit. I ain't trying to write no fan fiction. I ain't on GameFAQs.com. Please believe. But if you show up
was that
here,
intentional?
if you show up here with your teammate like this,
Right.
with somebody that you're on the same squad as this person. You slept on the immigration floor waiting for the translator to come through. They didn't want to give you the pass through. And you get to play on winner's side top 8 like this. What could be better?
It is a master event, so it's, what, 300 points up for grab?
300 points if you win, but for Awais Honey, I mean, he's really the only player in this match where that's really going to matter, and he has to win. That's the thing. Trying to hit low kicks there. Just out of sweep range, Awais Honey spacing too good. Comes through with the 4-4-2. Jab floats conversions, that's going to be a big deal to set. You can already see just off of game 1.
Chose not to use the meter there, though, huh?
And again,
Awais that
caught you
was.
trying to jump, puts you at the wall. It's a little bit too low to be able to finish with the crouch jabs there. Puts the DP out there. Awais Honey just holds his guard. Quick punish.
Wow, good way to deal with that.
Well, even for Honey, too, right? He puts the crouch 2 out there. He saw that it whiffed. instantly had focus attack queued up because he knew that Butt would try to punish. And in that case, he would absorb the attack.
Awais has got full meter now, though.
And that's the other thing, too. Look what it does for his gauge. It always puts him in position to be able to get clock out, get some big damage, big return on good hits. Back turn, chop him up. Back one in the Demon 3, yeah, that's going to finish it out. Butt's not dropping that.
Yeah, that down forward 2-1 is just so disadvantaged if it gets blocked.
Nice again, whiff. Awais Honey is showing a lot of whiff crouch jab into something. He'll do either Tatsu, focus attack, but he's changing it up too. That's what's fun about it. Jab
like
carry all the way to the wall.
He's expecting those low attacks from his opponent. Is probably why he's
Jump
using
in,
the
chop
Tatsus,
him up.
right?
You're going to eat this down. You're going to eat this fireball. DP to resplat. We not done yet, baby. Awais Honey's good response.
Quite a different match than the previous ones.
Or just like that. Stop jumping. Daki, just like that. Minus 50% Atif, but with the call-outs. But the big thing is watch the gauge. Here we go. That's the first one. Off the crouch jab.
To the wall, perhaps?
Yeah, so Awais Honey, all of that, his reward for that 50% meter was this damage, this wall. Not out yet. Here's Butt's turn.
Chop
Low
away.
in the float. Awais Honey 1-1 just like that.
Wow.
This is for the right to move on the winner's finals. The right man.
They may be friends, but they leave that at the door today, huh?
And I still can't believe the way this top 32 broke down, man. If you think about it, I mean, the way Tokyo Tekken Masters in particular has broken down, it's been very difficult for Japan to defend home turf at this event specifically. Every year, Korean player wins. And then you make it to top 8 2019. No Korean players in sight. 2 players from Pakistan and 2 players from Tokyo. 1 from Philippines. AK coming through. Oh man, it's hard to just focus on this set. This top 8 is too cool.
Dude, I'm hyped for AK, man. You know,
that's
he's what, 18,
that's
19 years old?
Yeah, first. Well, even his opponent too, man. Wait for it. Let's focus on the Sakuma mirror right now.
Getting ahead of ourselves. No gauge, so we're seeing quite a bit.
Down to the fireball, but yeah, the space was not good enough to be able to try to press there. Just coming through with the demon, while standing forward. First hit, back up, great duck from Atif, but willing to just whip punish. Takes the DP, clocks out.
Fishing for the counter.
You see Awais Honey now. Trying to seal the step a little bit, testing him with these down 4-1 pressure. Jab pressure, backs on up. And now big damage, good return. 50% meter
Doesn't get the ender though.
But good step.
Wow, and that cost him.
Yeah, just good. That was just good movement. Good call out, good movement from Butt. Tried to press with the dive kick after out of demon flip. But all too ready to just step that, be able to take advantage.
Low sweep. Go for those plus frames.
And again, just when they're at that range 3, range 2 like that, right? Yes, 4-4-4. Big counter hit here. And look at Butt now getting this jab carry. Slowly pushing him.
Like that,
the big thing is this, man. We talk so much about how, you know, the threat of down crouch jabs, right? Look at how good both of them are at being able to deal with it and punish it. It creates Yomi situations back and forth. Nice.
Oh my god. That's not gonna kill though, is it?
No.
Just barely.
But Okizeme, toe tapping the while standing forward.
Knew exactly what he was gonna do.
Nice step right.
There it is. Gets the max.
Minus 50%, just like that. Infinite stage. Doesn't have the wall to be able to help him out here, but just return to neutral. Take your damage. 4-4-2. And again, crouch jab.
Oh, missed
There's some legit footsies going on here, man. You see crouch jab to interact with the 4-4-4 like that? Trading fireballs.
Almost forget what game this is for a minute.
You keep making those jokes, man. All those people watching on these bullshit YouTube content vulture channels, all these dudes watching on 4chan and Reddit, they gonna come after you, and I ain't gonna stop them.
It's all right, man. I might as well have fun with it, right?
There we go.
People are gonna talk shit regardless, so. Dude, I love this character. He's fun to play.
Nice. Crouch street to be able to interrupt the advance there. Awais Honey, though. Not so many drops so far, man, from what I've seen today, but
they always go for the Tatsu at the end, though. What's up with that? Is that the preferred option?
Might be to build meter, might be to attack on maybe a little bit of extra damage, just be able to just build meter.
Cancels. This could be it.
Not really sure what Tatsu does for the end of his combos like that. Just like that, yeah, first to 2.
Wow, okay, that was quick.
So, but, wow.
Still, though, just gets dropped down to loser so he can come back.
Yeah, and that's something he's done before, too. You got to remember, he won the Malaysia Challenger event, beat Knee 2 sets from losers. He did that. That's something that Honey can pull off, for sure. But Atif going to be the one that moves on to winners finals. So that guarantees you have at least one Pakistani player who's going to be in. And this is the troublesome part. This is the tough part. Somebody from Japan. When you look at the way these brackets are set up right now, a lot of the JP players, even AK, they're matched up with each other at this point. Somebody's got to climb on top of the bodies and then say, I'm going to be the one to put a stop to this. But it is not going to be easy, man, especially if you got to run first to 3 sets versus these guys, and then you got to be able to beat them twice. This is going to be nasty.
Double Nobi, that's going to be fun.
Double Nobi, Gen AK.
Yeah. We saw that in,
we'll get to them. There's going to be some good shit. Coming up next, though, Hakaioh versus Chikurin, yes.
Nothing but good matches left, man.
Bro, we got Kyushu versus Osaka, man. Shield of Osaka going up against the old man from the south. It's going to be, what, King versus Geese? I would imagine he still runs Geese in this matchup. But
Geese.
Winner
is Jin. He does Jin sometimes, right?
He's been running Jin. Obviously, he has an Akuma in his pocket, too, but he hasn't really been playing them in tournament, right? It's still been Geese. And it's still been perfectly fine, is the thing. His results are still incredibly consistent. This is the most consistent player in Japan right now.
I want to say Jin, man. I mean, I'd like to see Mishima, and he's like the closest I would get today to seeing any of the Mishimas appear, right? Guys, someone please use Devil Jin. Everyone always talk about how OP they are, but you never see them in tournament if Kudans isn't here.
Yeah, Kudans was signed up, but obviously hung around trying to play the dojo game in North America, trying to farm some points. And for good reason, right? Because that's another thing too. It's not just about coming out here and performing on Tekken World Tour, right? You got to be able to. You can't just come out here and play Tekken 7 now. That's not how this is.
What are you gonna play?
You have to be able to play. You have to be able to play the tour, man. There's rules to it.
Yeah.
You've only got 4 dojos. You've only got 3 challenges. You've only got 3 masters. You have to be wise about what events you pick to go to, especially at this stage of the year where, again, the way the points break down, I mean, Chikurin, this tournament is almost meaningless to him unless he wins or gets 2nd or 3rd place. He's perfectly fine.
If you already have a good placement in Masters. And besides, you could choose to go to the Masters full of killers or go to a dojo that's maybe not so much,
Yeah, I mean, either way, you're gambling a little bit, right? But, I mean, I can tell you right now, Chikurin especially, he's sitting at, 5th place with 907 points. His Masters events, I think the lowest he has. He pretty much needs to get 2nd or 1st place in order to make any kind of point game at this event.
Record, yeah.
This is more about him just staying in shape, being able to just keep himself in the groove, being able to get this consistent competition, be able to play some of these Pakistani players in this kind of environment.
We'll see him going back to Geese here.
Right now, Hakaioh slowly pushing Chikurin towards the wall, gets the launch, drop. Now, what's the Okazeme? You going to go into the down 3? No. Comes through, trying to build up there.
Chikurin go for those plus frames
now trying to press and then rotate around. Hakaioh able to call it out. Big counter hit conversion. Wow, went for was that the new back 2-1? Oddly missed. Yeah, kind of a miss right there. I mean, one of the big reasons why that move is so cool is because a lot of his combos, King's now, he gets additional stability because he doesn't really sacrifice any damage in a lot of his combos with that new attack. So rare drop from Hakaioh there, but right back to this game right here. Chikurin rotating around right side, showing a lot of right steps.
Chikurin has to play a different way than he did before the update, right?
Yeah, mixing up between while standing 1, his crouch jab, and that down 3 like that. Then he comes up with the while standing 1, willing to burn the meter. Oh, shit, that's a nasty one.
That was huge.
Caught just the tip of the fireball and then was able to convert in the shoulder like that. Then a solid press after Chikurin. Okay. Stepping with him now, Hakaioh.
No meter at the moment, though.
Nice. Chikurin trying to get in that range where he can just check with jabs, down 4-1s.
Really solid defense, though, from Chikurin at the moment.
Finally shows a low. Hakaioh eats it. Oh, the grab. One arm break. Uh-oh, where we going, though?
Oh, gets the
sleep with the dragons. There we go. Looking for the down 3 on get up.
We got a meter now, though.
So remember that next time he goes for arm breaker.
See
who changes first.
Chikurin's going to use just the 1 meter by itself or just go for the full thing later on.
See, he's usually pretty good about having optimal solutions right here. There he goes. He's going to take this confirm, burn all the meter. Nichi Rinzan going to carry him just short of the wall. Got the down 3 while standing 1. He comes up with it, able to clip him.
Probably thought he was going to get the wall, right?
I'm actually surprised. It's hard sometimes, especially with the way the camera angles are, especially on a stage like this where it's kind of rounded edges like that, right?
Definitely.
It's very easy to make a mistake like that. Kind of rare for Chikurin to be making those. Nice take on the shit. Nice. Check on the Shining Wizard. And again, fishing with Hien. Gets a counter hit. Full jab carry all the way to the wall. Season 3, baby. Everybody going to the wall now. Double rep bender. Gets the knee. Burns it for pressure here.
Gonna use all
Double
the
rep
meter.
at the wall once again. Hakaioh coming up. Throwing bows on him. Finds the low parry. And drop him. Now where you going with it this time? Oh, still fishing for the launch.
Do we see a block?
No.
He's finished. That's the first match.
Drinking a little bit too much of his own Kool-Aid there. Chikurin takes the first game.
Tekken.
So we're going back to stage select now. So, yeah, that's the thing is, maybe just wants it perfectly square. No, goes to precipice. I would imagine he goes for the Forgotten Realm.
There we go.
Yeah,
the king stage. That's what I call it, right?
Yeah,
so many floor breaks.
It's not so much about the walls anymore, right? Because, I mean, they both benefit, but you want that
He's
floor
like,
break if you're the king player, I would imagine,
right?
Hakaioh.
Why would you not? Just push the button. You know you want to do it.
Well, no, he's taking a minute to collect himself is the thing.
Do it.
Chikurin is someone who's been pretty hard to... Okay, goes with a hammerhead too. Rounded,
okay.
And not rounded edges, right? This is perfectly rectangular, right? You start with that nasty diamond angle in the middle at the beginning, but maybe because he wants the straight edges on the walls, perhaps.
That would make sense. More easier to know where you are on the stage, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And keep in mind, these players, they practice specific combos on each stage
Oh,
to
dude, Chikurin,
gauge the
Chikurin
distance.
especially, yeah, Twitter monster, man. Like, dude, when you post the triple door break on Howard Estate, that's just for clout, man. Ain't nobody doing that shit in tournament. You think they don't do that shit out here, man? Trying to get the Twitter followers up? It's all about likes and retweets, bruh.
That's the world we live in now.
Trying to get validated. Let's go. Hakaioh looking for the counter hit shoulder shove. Running out there. Hasn't found any success with it yet. Nice. Good block low. While standing form return. This is Hakaioh style too. A lot of kings, you know, you're used to maybe if you're watching Majin or maybe some of the other king players, what's cool is the top king players, they have really different unique styles and approaches. Hakaioh is a lot more passive compared to maybe some of the other ones. But when he smells the blood, right, he'll just go in. He goes ham.
He's got the slight health lead at the moment. See if Chikurin can catch up. He's almost got a meter.
He's putting bows on him, eats the throw. Right now his guard looking a little bit weaker than what you're used to. Giant swing, we break those. Chikurin now. Just goes right in his face. Put that jab in. Big's just stop sign buttons. Down for one checks now. Mixing up with the jab off the crouch. And then, yeah, another down for one check there.
No opportunity for rage drive there.
No, Chikurin, I mean, with the pressure, right? He's just trying to limit the potential for that as much as possible. Nichirin's on once again, season 3, baby. We go all the way to the wall every time. Single rep ender, gonna hold, what, 5 more frames of advantage there? Just be able to hold the pressure a little bit better. Doesn't really matter though. Hakaioh's still able to kind of slowly weave his way out right now. A lot of right step. Good break again from Chikurin. Back 3. We got the max mode cancel. Nichirin's on.
Not quite enough to finish it off.
Not quite enough, but yeah, just burn it on the Shippuden, that's fine. At this point, it's just chill.
Mid. No. Plant some rice, maybe? That second hit, right? The 1-2?
Yeah, he eats the mid. Chikurin now set point. Hakaioh looking lost.
He's got to choose to burn the meter here.
There's the confirm.
Going
There's
in for
the
the
wall.
kill.
You already know, baby. You know what time it is. You want 1? No, give me 2.
Damn. Down 70% now.
Chikurin at this point, yeah, just trying to keep it as risk-free as possible. Crouch jab, put him on the wall, crack his legs.
Good
Beautiful duck and the perfect in response. Chikurin gonna be the one that rises to the occasion here. Atif Butt versus Chikurin. Winners finals here at Tokyo Tekken Masters 2019. This time, Kyushu comes up on top over Osaka, but Hakaioh's still gonna have another chance in loser's bracket. Remember, he put Gen in there earlier. That's gonna queue up our next match. We're going over to loser side. Baby.
Who we got?
Nobi versus
Double.
And this is the cool thing. All these losers matches, especially round 1 of this top 8, like, there's key words here, man. If you're not one of those cornballs on Reddit or one of those corny ass dudes just trying way too hard to get the little thumbs up in the YouTube comment sections of hobby gamers, wherever the hell you're watching this. I know it ain't on the official channels. 4chan, I see you, Goop. a lot of these guys will they'll try to put it out there. See, man, I'm a new cat. I'll put it out there. I'm absolutely a noob. I'm trash at this game. But some of them, they talk a lot about how they, what they want to see in this game. The cool thing about this is, if you've been watching this game for a long time, a matchup like Nobi and Double on this kind of stage here in Tokyo to defend home turf.
Right,
This is cool.
we've seen them in the Pro Championship where they're invited to specific matches, etc. But, winning their way up through the tournament to meet in a location like this is something we don't see that often.
Yeah, through a 256-man bracket. But the big thing is this. You got to remember, generations, too. Nobi is out of the Yamasa squad, he's the youngest and kind of like the Bobby Brady of the bunch, right? He's the little knucklehead brother, right?
Dude, you got to come up with a new reference to appeal to these younger kids.
I mean, what do you want? They don't know the Brady bunch. Get that out of here. These kids are playing Minecraft and shit. But anyway, Double, though, is the original Wonder Kid of Japan, right?
Speedstar.
And especially, Speedstar, right? The big thing is, especially watching how he played on Tekken World Tour last year, right? Crushing defeat at the LCQ, tears shed. But from the ashes of a defeat like that, we watched him blossom this year in a completely different competitor, man. On big stages, he feels so much more used to traveling overseas, competing on big stages. And, of course, you got to think of the support networks that some of these players have, right?
I think mentally important. It's a big element that is necessary to be a pro player, right?
And I'm going to tell you, a big hurdle for him was getting over Chikurin, which he did in Taiwan earlier this year, right? And pretty much since then, he's been playing with a newfound confidence. And it's about what you would expect, man. And Double in particular, Nobi, so far, this Masters event is not going to be so important. He's currently at the 18th spot right now with 660 points, but his lowest Master event is at 100. What does that mean? He's got to get at least third place to see any point. No, he's got to get at least second place at this tournament to see any point return here. So the big thing is this. No, third place. Sorry about that. But the big thing is this Double right now is currently sitting at the 14th spot with 640. He's just below Nobi. But his lowest is 25, so any win at this point that he gets here is going to be
better position.
Yes, exactly. Going to make a much stronger climb.
And a battle between the esports teams here. We got UIU Double versus Yamasa Nobi.
So the thing is, by even going to this match, a loser side top 8, both of these players are guaranteed 45 points for this event. So Double's getting 20 points regardless. But at this point, you control your own destiny. If you win out, the more you win, the more you get to clock out. The higher you get to climb, the safer your position for that Tekken World Tour final in Thailand gets to become. Running 2, push Double to the wall.
I've been trying to pick up Law recently just because Double makes it look so fun,
Yeah, those DSS cancels are hard, man.
Dude.
Especially like off the kick combos. Yeah, for sure. It's you definitely got to practice. A lot of Law players are corny as hell, man. They'd be like, man, it's easy. It's not that bad. It's kind of
tell you that.
Here we go, Russian Knight.
But you never see him missing in the tournament, so it must be a thing that once you get it down, you got
Nobi
it,
right now, very aggro. Look at the way he's mixing up his pressure.
That was one of them, right? The DSS cancels.
Magic 4, though, from Double. Gonna get big return here. Good damage, good wall positioning. Fishing with the uppercut. Running 2 from Nobi. Light speed assault, man. He's able to get that running 2 off in the closest spaces. Oh, yeah, good interrupt from Double there.
The back one, too, right? I know all this Law tech now that my chat told me about it.
It's fun, man. Once you start playing, once you start like breaking them down in training mode, it's fun.
Yeah, dude, streaming is awesome when you have fun with guys.
Nice, low parry, and Nobi's gonna get a good return here. Gonna put Double in the corner area of the stage. Down 2, gonna peel him off. Perfect. Yeah, strong response.
This is Nobi when he's at its strongest.
Yeah, right? we talk about this all the time, man. Nobi, hot, cold, right? But when he's hot, and that's the dangerous thing, man. Yesterday, he was looking so clean throughout the whole day. He comes in today, he's still on cruise control. I mean, he's looked fine up until he runs into a Pakistani Akuma player, right?
Well, he's had a lot of experience with these Japanese players, right? And I think he has a good idea of the strategy he needs to employ on them. But the Pakistanis are a whole different page, right?
For sure. Right now, this wall pressure. Nobi with good confidence here, but the rage are from Double, man. Gonna bring it to the last round of this game.
Final round. Fight.
You really got to be careful when your opponent's in rage like that.
Nice. Bishop with the jumping Sabat. Running 2 pressure now off the plus frames, goes mid. He's so good with the way he mixes up with knife and his pressure. Just slowly weaves in the lows there. Good step from Double.
Tables turned on Nobi.
Yeah, these down 4 ones and these jabs really starting to add up for Double. And the dash up uppercut, baby. Gonna get the wall.
Definitely.
And the cannon. That would have killed Season 2. That absolutely would have killed Season 2.
Ooh. Nobi goes for the back swing.
And that's double. He probably knew to expect that at that
Right.
point. That's the classic Nobi, right? Wait till the very last second. Wait till they least expect it. I'm
The
enraged.
last round too, right? That was just too readable right there, man.
That's
Sorry, Nobi.
the classic Nobi. Yeah, he'll bet on backswing blow every time.
I mean, there's a time to do it, but that wasn't it.
Well, shit, not if they read it, yeah. Let's see.
I mean, that was like his comeback mechanic, right? He could have chose to do more of the down two, maybe a few of the uppercuts, but he wanted the easy way out, so yeah, double clipped him for it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Both of these players, too, lost to the Pakistani Akuma players, right? Man, look at who they had to get over to get to this point. Nobi beat Jonding, Makroya, Shine, Hazare Metal, double over Tsubumi, Bikun, Lilymon.
Hazare Metal, that's the Gigas player that was kicking everyone's ass
Yeah,
yesterday, right?
Hazare Metal, that's a nasty dude, bro. He plays at Sugamo. He comes to Fighting Tuesday pretty often.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he's solid. Knife at the wall here.
See
Good
Nobi.
backwards movement and step from double. Breaking the throw, but it side switches.
Either way,
Yeah, comes through with the 4-3.
Nobi in rage though, see if he can do something with it.
Slowly trying to push.
He's gonna
There
wanna
it
go
is.
for the
That's the
damage.
start. Got the wall pressure off the drive now. Double winning just backflip. Defiantly jabbing.
Double chopping away.
And yeah, he's willing to just hold the plus range. I'm just guarding. I'll eat that knife just to be able to get this.
A
Man.
lot of patience from Double there.
Yeah.
2. Fight.
He knows not when not to press buttons, right?
Nice touching.
I want to see that aggro Nobi sidestepping and punishing.
Nice jab float here from Double. Gonna get the wall. And the
Ugh.
cannon ender, that's minus 40%. Still able to hold his positioning. Crack the legs. Splat and the peel off.
My
Oh
God.
man, that was so much damage off of a nasty sidewall splat.
See, don't you want to use law now after watching that?
I don't. Can't respect it. Can't respect it. There we go. So bring a lot of step right now. Double now. I mean, all of a sudden on set point, trying to eliminate Nobi, dude, out of this top 8. The young gen versus the old.
Lot of
Middle age,
confidence here,
I
man.
guess.
Neither of those dudes are middle aged yet, man.
in scope of the game, man. Nobi's shit, he's getting up there in years, man.
Nah, dude, he's like mid 20s
Nice down
latest,
4-2.
right?
Just short of the wall.
Damn, key
oh,
charge.
that's how you feel, Double? He was looking for the uppercut. Nobi one step ahead. Oh, man.
Fight.
Double just beating on Nobi though. See if Nobi can change the tide here. Nobi much more patient than earlier rounds.
Double doing a really good job of just stepping with Nobi the entire time. Nice. Gonna get a float here. Cannon at the wall. Solid
not
life
picking
lead.
up.
And then down back 3 starting to come out now.
Who is this? This isn't Nobi, is it?
Plus range at the wall. Jab check.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and the splat. Nobi right back in there.
Wow,
It's not
all
that
right.
easy.
Final round. Fight.
Like that round start. There we go. This is that patented double pressure.
Wow,
This
DSS
right here.
into legend kick.
The way he plays at range 0 like that, the use of down back 3s, his jabs, and his down 4-1, his mix like that,
It's pretty tight, man.
and then his sense of timing with uppercut like that. You don't see other players, law players play like that. With that sense of control. But right now, getting his ass beat. Nobi right back at you.
He is in range though, so he could evaporate
A magic,
that
a magic,
health
four, a magic 4 changes everything. A magic 4 right now for double changes this entire.
We're gonna see another key charge.
DSS bomb.
Oh.
Down back 3 counter hit.
Okay.
Comes through with the slide. Does it again. Nobi ready that time. Comes through with the punish. And we go into game 3.
While stand in 3 is guaranteed, or the get up low kick, right? After the slide, isn't it? But he chose to go with another slide. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to Precipice of Fate now.
Get ready for the next battle.
Nobi looking pretty chill here.
And this is the kind of situation where maybe last year or the year before you would expect maybe Double to kind of feel, succumb to pressure like that.
Yeah,
right?
that the
But-
mentality side.
But
of it, right?
now this is my question. Man, you've done it. You've done it going over players like Chikurin.
Round
Nobi,
1.
you have to imagine is one that would be very, very cool for him to cross. A cool name for him to cross off that list, right?
Well, Nobi's been competing at this level for years and years, right?
Send the leg crack. Nobi looking for the whip punish, just a little bit late. Sidestep goes for the down 4-2, double ready. Man.
But yeah,
Double ready with some buttons just to be able to punch him,
uppercut is, punishable, so got to keep that in mind.
And then Double finds the uppercut of his own. Gonna put himself in good position here to be able to get this wall. Just short of the spot. Okay, able to get the down for one trade there.
Round 2.
Dangerous situation though, would have left Nobi in rage.
Nobi escaping by jumping backwards. Crazy.
But for the most part, Double's had a really good read on it. He's been intercepting him, getting a lot of floats. 1-1 now, fishing with the uppercut.
Nobi looking for an opening here.
Finally, slide comes out. Double with a pretty solid health lead so far. Goes down 4-1, goes down back 3, starting to add up. Just trying to step in uppercut. Nobi able to interrupt. Oh, Russian
At the
assault
wall.
and the splat at the wall, and that's going to do it.
Nice.
Round 3.
One match apiece and one round apiece.
Yeah, you saw Double was trying to keep it really trim, was trying to just outpoke.
Looks like
just
a
caught
Pokken
with that,
match now.
Yeah, got caught with that splat at the wall, though. Nice,
Goes
good
for
duck and slide. And then, yeah, just back dash. Get out of there. Now, Nobi's uppercut starting to work out here. Double the wall standing 2.
That damage, man.
Oh my god, Nobi.
Stomping on him.
Slowly starting to take control of the set. It's now set point for Nobi. When this dude is hot, he can beat anybody, but man.
Got hit by that uppercut, though.
Yeah, same situation, right? Double gonna clock out, take his damage at the wall. Dragon Cannon Ender. Took some damage hits on Season 3. Still does a lot. Nobi now in rage. Slide for Double once again. Low parry.
Nice
Good read from
read.
Double. Final round, baby. Top 8 losers here at Tokyo Tekken Masters.
Fight.
Who's moving on to defend home turf?
Low poke, mid.
Yeah, nothing crazy so far, right? Just keeping it very compact. Breaking throws.
Throw for a throw, right?
Just jab exchanges left and right. Finally, the knife works out. Nobi got a small health lead here. Double trying to trim it.
Low poke.
Oh, man.
Tight defense from
Yeah,
both
this
these guys.
is tight, man. Every hit feels so harder in this round. Nice, good jab. Looking to end it with the uppercut, gets it.
They'll be playing quite
And
careful,
the
but
low
then
parry Double gonna be the one that moves on here.
it's red.
And that's big. Like I said earlier, he controls his own destiny too. And with every win, he extends his net point gain for this event. He started out, he guaranteed himself 20 points just by making top 8. Now he gets a little, a few more at this point.
And we're here today on the 4th floor of our building. This is like the
Yeah, why didn't we do
auditorium,
this?
right?
Why didn't y'all do this last time, man? This place is great.
Oh, you like this one?
Yeah, it's a little, it's cozy.
This was Esports Yasuda's idea to do it on 2 separate locations for each day,
Yeah, it's kind of tough for the production crew. I was back there trying to look busy, trying to help them set up, or at least clean up yesterday. But for what it's worth, yeah, this is pretty nice. Yeah. This is, if you guys don't know, we're in Bandai Namco headquarters, right?
Headquarters, right.
Their 4th floor is just like an auditorium like this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's where we have all the presentations
and
from
stuff,
people like
yeah.
Karada, actually. Not necessarily about Tekken, but, physical stuff.
It's
and
pretty tight.
blah,
I
blah,
like it a
blah.
lot. I'm a big fan.
I like the 13th a bit better because you can see Tokyo when they have the shades aren't drawn, It's
Oh,
kind of a
yeah,
nice
man.
view.
Towards the end of last night, yeah, that was pretty tight. Yo, this next match, though, bro.
What do
Check
we got
this
coming
out.
up? We
This is
Ah,
the kind of matchup. There's 3 matchups that I think in particular between Philippines, Japan, and Korea that I think are always really cool. Anytime you get AK, Ulsan, and Gen, because of what they represent for those respective communities. These are players that represent the future of this game for their respective countries. You got young phenoms that have, and check it out, the parallels too. Both of these guys have gotten 2nd place at an EVO, right? Both of them have crumbled before a player who's just at that time, it felt like they had something that they did at that time, right?
well, they've met each other long before we had the TWT, like in the predecessor when we just ran it out
Way back when in the
Japan
Philippines,
office.
they met way back then. These guys know each other quite well. And the other thing too, man, you got to remember, think about how AK rose to fame here, right? Long time ago during
2015.
Tekken Tag 2, he ran over Nobi in a tournament in, I forget where, I think it was in Korea, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but the big one was the 2015. I think it was still the arcade vanilla.
Yeah, that was a
7.
follow-up. That was the first
That
King of
was
Iron Fist
when,
tournament. You
like, who's this kid? And we were hyping that he was like 12 or 13 years old, and he ended up getting like what 6th place out of like me and all these other
both of them were at that
top-level
tournament.
players. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, again as well.
This is New Gen Japan going up against New Gen Philippines. Both of them playing the same character. Both of them have really good experience against this character, obviously, as well.
Totally different way of playing, though.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what's going to be fun to watch about it. AK can nut up with the best of them, man.
AK is like, screw your frames. I'm going to do a hop kick right here.
But Gen in particular, though, is a little bit more timing sensitive. I think in long sets, too. I like the way he changes and the way he adapts. It's one reason why, one thing that drew me to him. Nice. Step and launch. That down forward 2, man.
Sliding.
Sliding on Oki, goes for the orbital kick. Down for a 1 check. Magic 4 from AK this time. You're going to see a lot of this.
To the wall,
Yes,
perhaps?
absolutely. Never ask the question. Just say
good
to the
read on
wall.
that
We're in
one.
season 3. Double Scorpion. And then the generic load at the end to be able to close it out.
Round 2. Fight.
AK is just playing so well this tournament.
Yeah, this whole weekend, for sure.
Again, to the wall. That range, though, man. Jeez. Kicking him up to the stars, right?
Nice, the back 3 on Oki. This time Gen's turn. Magic 4 conversion to the wall, just the same. Double Scorpion, once again. Stepping with AK, trying to hold that wall positioning. And they're both, it's just a mix of down 4-1s, down 4-2 uppercuts, down 3s in the stance.
And
Hop kicks.
double hop kick.
AK right
punish,
now
though.
with the edge, though.
3. Fight.
And the difference here, though, Gen at this tournament, right now on Masters points. Wow, nice step and launch. Drop the rest of the combo, but good block. Comes up with the wall standing 2.
Ouch.
And yeah, gonna get the wall. Once again, same story. You already know it, baby. And the mid splat. Got him.
We need to make some bigger stages now, maybe, huh? These wall carries are crazy.
Man, I don't care. Look, I don't care about the size anymore. It's not about size, goddammit. I want
not.
diversity. Give me some stages, Murray.
Is that what she told you?
Give me some stages. It's about technique. I'm flawless.
Okay.
And the clock out.
I'll take it your word. We're getting into the normal pattern here. I keep forgetting this is official Namco stream, right?
Oh, man. Down back
Ban that
2, and he
Namco.
lets it rip, and AK gonna take the first game here.
Shaheen's just a pretty cool character, though. And you see him quite a lot now in tournaments, not just these two.
I'm
but,
sorry, I think I misheard you. Could you repeat that one more time?
Shaheen's a pretty cool character.
Okay.
He's not 2D.
No,
Is there some kind of element I'm supposed to...
I can't.
Is there a game facts comment in there
You're
somewhere?
hard to detect sarcasm with. I can't tell.
No, dude, I like Shaheen. I think it's a pretty tight character.
I think he's all right.
I mean, he's got a unique gameplay. I mean,
I don't have the heart to disagree with you. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, he's all right.
he's all right. He's all right. I think differently, but I'm not gonna say here.
No, it's just like most of the new characters. I feel like they. It's cool because they all have similar strengths and that all their generic tools are like really good for especially like Vanilla 7 new characters, right?
He's got an interesting mix, that kind of pop
Yeah.
kick that he has. Also, that kind of like the orbital type of kick he has. He has a few of these.
What I was gonna
combo
say was
starters.
it's cool how you took all those characters, you gave them all similar strengths, but then you still had made ways for them to be kind of different from each other, and have like really simple gameplay concepts for to emphasize in their core strategies like that, right? Like he's a lot about stance cancels and then just playing the slide, make the slide Oki and stuff like that. Wow.
At the wall though.
Let
Ouch.
it rip, peel him off. AK looking clean right now. But here's the thing, Gen in rage, first slide, and this is the interesting point too. This is what I want to see, how they interact around the slide with each other. AK in particular will get very stubborn. He'll just slide every time.
That read by Gen though, man.
Here we go, long set, just like this.
To the wall.
You gotta remember, just a month ago, oh wow,
side
what
step.
a walk. Good duck from Gen though, and the slide to be able to side switch. You gotta remember, Gen got his pro license a month ago, winning a Shaheen mirror against Chitty Chitty. Both of these players know this matchup very well. A lot of Shaheens out there in the Philippines. Magic 4 though, here we go. Sidewall saves lives. And Gen now in position. Not gonna take much here, in rage. Oh, and the read on the
Was he
radar.
guarding?
Got
Oh. Trying to chip a little away a bit too much,
The other thing, Michael Murray, right now, points-wise, AK and Gen are actually very close to each other. 345 and 371 with Gen, his minimum Masters event being a 45 point because he got top 16 in Evo. But AK, pretty much mostly dojos and maybe a 25 point finish for Master event.
So
that means anything.
That means a boost from this, right?
Yeah, that means any points that he gets from this event, they're all net gain. That's going to be big for him trying to climb that ladder. You see now AK just trying to use that stance to just try to advance, try to slowly push Gen around. No break on the throw. Gen in position to be able to close this out. Take it to a game 3. Let's go. Anytime you get Ulsan versus AK, Ulsan versus Gen versus AK, those 3 in particular, that's always a really cool match. You get to see the new Gen face off against each other like this.
AK is always just so chill though, man. He's like,
y'all took his Coca-Cola. That's why. Y'all took his Coke.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, man. Y'all wouldn't let him drink Coke anymore. Man, my man on a little fitness plan. Look at him.
Yeah, he just slimmed down a bit. Nobi as well.
He gave up the Coke. He's on protein. He's on that muscle milk now. I use Cellucor me. I'm bulking.
I wish I could get to the gym. I go every 2 weeks now, probably.
No, you just do what I do, man. Just drink the Cellucor shakes and then just sit on your ass and play games all day.
That works?
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
How do you burn fat
game, baby.
Beam
game.
It's tough, though, dude. Now I stream and...
You can burn calories on Twitch TV, man. You're good, man.
Well, you're more vocal and emphatic than I am, I guess you could say.
On Howard Estate now. AK stepping up, cracking those legs.
This music, man.
This music, the stage, this aesthetic. Every time it comes up, it's cool, man. Just start handing out some nerfs to these characters, goddammit.
Wow.
Slide.
Walk
Light punish, though. Light punish. Hit a kind of a awkward angle, slip past him.
No punish on that ankle break, though.
There we go. The double scorpion punish. Break on the throw. AK with the life lead and the positional advantage. Gate.
Look at break some walls, right?
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Again, showing a lot of step right. Able to just kind of just walk his way out of that wall situation. Oh, man. The duck in the down 4-2. He's going to get the wall, too. Even on health? No.
Not
short of
quite.
the wall.
Gets
Breaking
the
the
throw
throw.
break.
Time going to become a factor here. And this thing, AK has the advantage just because of rage, yeah.
Good punish.
Oh, and the down 4-1 checks him out of stance.
With 3 seconds on the clock, too.
Yeah. It was on Gen to press at that point. AK had the health advantage. Another beautiful step right. Gets the high splat. Double scorpion to break the walls. Just the cartwheel. Light punish there from AK. Big launch here. Again, coming right back at you with the double scorpions. Ouch. Game 3 here. Philippines versus Japan.
One apiece.
This is the new generation, but who's only one can move on, man. Losers bracket, this is what it's all about.
There can be only one, was it?
Yes.
Old man references.
Nice big splat with the wheel kick follow-up. And now trying to hold his range. This comes up with Sipawat standing 1. Good uppercut from AK. Gonna put him in position here. That should be it. No,
Not
just short of
quite.
it.
Maybe?
Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Slide finish after the door break. AK set point over Liquid Gen. Oh, we impressive shit. Light punish from Gen.
Huh?
Oh, man. And yeah, you saw him put the brakes on that just to be able to make sure he gets the clean wall finish here.
Another wall.
Oh!
Wow.
What a duck! Back 3 misses. Oh, and the orbital and AK. That should be it. Yes,
floor
and that
surfing,
is.
right? Finish it off.
AK with a big finish here over Gen. Good stuff to Gen. Gen, Nobi going to go out in 7th place at this tournament. AK moving on. That's big for his point difference. Man, that's big. That.
Like, where's my Coke?
AK in losers bracket, especially swimming through. We'll see who he comes up against next, but that could be big leaderboard implications for everybody. You got to imagine if right now, if you're on the bubble and if you're from spots like 16 down to like 25 or so, you got to imagine all those guys are hoping that AK loses as soon as possible because they don't want new people being able to climb the ranks like this. Right. And this event represents a big opportunity, especially at this point. He's guaranteed himself, what, 5th place?
Especially for Asia, too, because the next one is going to be, what, Atlanta, I think.
I mean, dude, you've only got 3 more events in this calendar. I mean, outside the dojo events, but even that has kind of an early cutoff in November, right? You can't count on all of them.
Went by so quick.
Especially for AK, because most of his points are from dojo events. He doesn't have that to rely on anymore.
Yeah, it's they got a lot more dojo events I think in the Philippines than they do in Japan. You got that Fighting Tuesday that you guys run, but other than that,
Yeah,
there's
it's
not
just
whole lot of
a
consistent
little
ones.
old event called Fighting Tuesday that somehow
All the foreigners
gets
come out to now.
100. Yeah, you think it's all foreigners? You're crazy,
Nah, I
dude.
know it.
150,
There's
150,
Jonah
180
playing
people.
there. You got a lot of the. I think Jotaro shows up as well, right?
To be fair, it
Pickles.
does smell a little different now. There are a lot of foreigners there. I blame all the Europeans.
But that's cool. It's like
The main man in 10 minutes, y'all. The main man in 10 minutes. TMM in 10 minutes.
I don't even know.
You
what
don't
that
know about
is.
that? No, don't worry about it.
I asked my chat, and they're like, "Yeah, don't worry about it."
It's just, don't worry. It's just some stinky European humor for you. But here we go. Hakaioh going up against Double. These are, again, another pro license matchup, right? We're used to seeing this one. This is a rematch of Tokyo Game Show from last year, remember? Hakaioh moved up. Yeah, Hakaioh was able to win from loser's side, beat Double, then went on to the IESL.
What was his fancy
Taiwan.
name? Do you remember? We got the Speedstar against who? It was the
What, Hakaioh?
was the Tate, right? The
Yeah,
shield or
Osaka no
whatever it was,
Tate. Yeah,
Hakaioh.
the Shield of Osaka.
That's Hakaioh.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought that was.
Come on, bro. You read the script. You know this. Come on.
Nah, dude. Yeah, Yesterday's sports names that he comes up is insane, man.
Dude, what do y'all drink in the back when y'all come up with these damn names, bro? People swear think I'm making this shit up. What is it?
Yesterday's been working on Gundam a little too long, probably.
He's in the back talking to the Suntory people. That's what's going on.
Nah, dude. He'd be a little bit more chill if it was that. But, he's a cool dude, though. A lot of the tournaments we get the commentator because the Yesterday Esports is playing in them, right?
Courtesy handshake before the set. The synchronized water drip.
But dude,
Sipping
man,
on.
Double used to look so stressed in the earlier tournaments. Now you can tell he's having fun with the game.
That's a big difference between 2019 Double compared to
I
2018.
think so. And Law, it doesn't help that he's not very weak, right? I should say. It doesn't seem to help my friend Old Man Rip out a whole lot, but
Why, bro? I'm sick and tired of y'all always bullying Rip. Leave Rip alone. Rip's done nothing to anybody.
oh man,
Rip ain't done shit. Come
he's
on, man.
like the younger brother who's always like baiting you when the parents aren't looking.
Oh man,
you know?
counter hit from Hakaioh. Gonna get the wall. And King this season, man. You talking about Law just now. King this season? Why y'all keep buffing this character, man? He's hard to play. I get it, man. But why you keep buffing him?
I don't know, my dude. Nakatsu's sitting right over there. We can have a chat.
Hakaioh right now just jab pressure, man. Just working it.
Shutting down Double.
It's not like, dude, if you want to play in range 0, range 1 like that, fine. I'm just
He
going
was
to keep
looking
pressing.
so good playing Nobi just, a few matches ago, right?
Now, this is what Hakaioh does, though. This is his effect, right? Drop the hammer on him. That move got a lot better this season, too.
Sees all the moves coming.
This is the Hakaioh effect, right? Slow the set down, slow the match down. This is the way he plays.
That defense is just crazy.
Yeah, good ducks here. Comes up with the Wasane 4. Big step from
What?
Double, though. Here we go.
I jinxed him. Ouch.
And the slide to close out, man. As well as he played that, right? It only took Double really good, just one good call out.
Law at the wall, though, is just so
Jab checks.
brutal.
Keep fishing with that uppercut. That's fine. Keep down back 3. Nice. Had a flow. Couldn't quite convert.
Jab, sidestep, jab.
Double building a nice little health lead here. Walk up gut shot from Hakaioh. Magic 4 from Double, though. Legend kick just short of the wall, but yeah, big life lead.
Round 4.
Still able to check him. Homing attack. Check a
Kyle's
step.
defense is so good, and then that one instant when Double opens
That's it.
him
That's
up,
the thing. Yeah. I mean, it only takes Double one really good call out, right? And he's gonna get 50%. I think his King has that potential too, especially in this season, man. He can find the wall.
Hakaioh not really finding his rhythm yet, though.
Yeah, I mean, since that first round where he just smothered Double, it's just been all Double. Dragon Cannon at the wall to be able to close it out. Double right now, looking clean.
Taking the first match.
Taking that momentum from that Nobi win with him.
We'll see what kind of adjustments that Hakaioh's going to make going into the second
Forgotten Realm?
match.
Absolutely.
Of course, he's going to pick the King stage. I call it the King stage. It's not officially the King stage.
I wonder why he didn't go to Forgotten Realm against
Nobi? I know what Nobi was.
against Butt.
Butt, right?
Yeah. Or Chikurin, rather. Yeah, he didn't get the fight chip Butt yet. It was against Chikurin.
Chikurin? Yeah. All right, let's see what kind of
ask him
changes we're going to have here. See how double adjusts to being on the floor break stage as well.
Well, yeah, for double, it's going to be about taking away those floors as soon as possible. For Hakaioh, it's about being about, I mean, you have a natural advantage in the stage. You just clock out, do your normal combo.
Seeing that 3-4.
Nice. Step in kicks. Yep.
Into the wall.
Yeah, it just doesn't even matter. It's not even about what I get from this. It's about taking it away from you. Nice rattle and shake. Throw it back into the wall. And the drop.
Another floor break. One more to go.
And we're going to get the splat. Nice counter hit low kicks. How does double close out here?
Oh, duck.
Good duck from Hakaioh, but still double able to bring it back to neutral there. Able to close out with a whip punish. Working somersaults here. Jab pressure from Hakaioh. Good step right from double.
Picks him up off the floor.
Absolutely, you know where we're going, baby. He's on fire. Shoulder shove, banana peel kick. Just weaving there, that weaving low like that. That's something that he showed off a lot against his premier win against Chikurin earlier this year. Usage of banana peel kick like that.
Good counter hit from Hakaioh.
Yeah, and Hakaioh's going to take this round.
Downstairs.
Draw.
To the wall. Boom. I love that combo ender though. That's pretty tight.
Fight.
Wait, score should be 1-0 double, right?
Yeah. It's wrong.
I'll take that low touch just like that.
Mr. Farp or whoever's listening in on the mic, we need to change those numbers around. There
Thanks,
you go.
Farp. Got you, man. Low touch at the wall. Double now, applying this pressure.
Ouch.
Yes, big launch in response. Double
Big
gonna
risk.
put himself in position to be able to close out this set, baby. Set point double.
Round 4.
Why'd he go for such a risky move though? Eats that hurt hit.
Not sure, but I think in Season 3 that move has increased return. What
For
about
King, you mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't get the push.
Counter hit here.
Get some damage instead.
Double maybe miscalculated where the wall was there. Hard to see sometimes with the cameraman. Messing up. Drop.
Oh.
Now Okizeme, what do you got, Hakaioh? Yes. And gonna get the splat.
Nice
And the
setup.
positioning here. Wall
And the
grab.
throw. Wow.
Comes up with the wall standing 4.
Hakaioh still in.
Very much still in this. Very much still in this. This is not free. Low touches from double early on here.
This music, man.
And double now. You see him just walk, dash up, duck. Trying to bait Hakaioh into jabbing like that and just coming up with some of his wall standing attacks.
He's using different moves this round too.
Yeah.
He's not using the banana peel as much. You see the dragon hammer there.
And now you're in trouble, Hakaioh, at the wall like this.
What?
Oh, tried to step.
What was that?
Accidental jumping, tried to step. The block and
Good
punish.
punish.
Double 2-0 over Hakaioh.
You win.
You got to remember what double outside of Tishimon was the lone Japanese player in this top 8 last year, and it looks like he's trying to make a statement. He's trying to be consistent top 8 to finisher at Tekken towards
His home
2000
turf, right?
19,
Feels
yeah.
comfortable here.
At Tokyo Tekken Masters anyway. So double moving on. Let's see. That's gonna queue up.
Atif and Chikurin, AK.
Yeah, you got Chikurin and Butt.
All these players here
Chikurin Butt winners finals.
wait for their matches.
Meanwhile,
Awais
Double.
versus AK coming up now.
yeah, double and AK still in it as well. Let's go. Losers quarterfinals. We got Awais Honey going up against Playbook Esports AK. So you got Philippines versus Pakistan out here at Tekken at Tokyo Tekken Masters.
Has he used any other characters besides Akuma? Awais, that is.
Well, so here's the thing. I mean, we know he plays other characters. He can play Jin. He can play. But the one that kind of surprised me was Friday night at the Gaming Sphere where we normally hold our Tuesday gatherings. Recently, Tekken players have been having Friday
heard
night
about
Tekken.
that.
Yeah,
Gabe was talking about it
he ran Nobi. He ran
with
Nobi
Negan,
5-1
right?
with Negan.
I want to see that.
yeah. So a lot of people were like, okay, yeah. Obviously, he's one of the best. Obviously, one of the best Akuma players for sure at this point. But then he just picked Negan, and people thought he was messing around. No, dude, he made Nobi look like he was lost.
Damn, dude.
And I mean, in theory, he could play other characters, but he hasn't had to, dude. At this until he ran in the butt, his teammate. He hasn't had to
I
show any
feel
other characters.
Ash is like that as well. I mean, it's not any kind of character gimmicks. It's all about the spacing and the
Yes.
timing, sidestepping.
Spacing in
The
particular,
fundamentals, right?
Spacing in particular is really important. And you notice, you saw it in the mirror match that they played on winner's side, right? A lot of spacing revolving around forward, 4 and crouch jabs, but then also the interactions, the Yomi points in there, right? So if I whiff a crouch jab, I know you're going to try to punish, so I'm going to cancel the focus attack, or I'm going to try to backdash, or there's a back and forth there that.
But we got AK. He's not going to respect some of these things that maybe other players might.
Well, not in theory. We got to see how this plays out. Shaheen, the Shaheen players have really struggled to be able to fend off against these Pakistani Akuma players, man. Let's see what AK's got.
Dude, Pakistan is pretty tight, but I'm going to root for the Philippines here, man. But going to Rev Major and just seeing how much they love the game, I'm an instant fan now.
It seems like a pretty cool tournament.
Damn, dude, you've never been?
No, I've never been to the Philippines, but Rev Major for sure. Yeah, they make a lot of noise there, man. Hard to ignore for sure. But AK, man, at this point, trying to make a big climb on this global leaderboard, and this is going to be an important set for him. You got to be able to come up big here at Tokyo Tekken Masters.
Is this that Eris's favorite costume for Akuma we got here?
Round 1.
Is this the one with the chest? I don't know. Can I say nipple tassels on stream?
Is that what it is? You just
pasties?
did, right?
Pasties? What do you call them?
Your favorite media?
Pasties. Let's go. Crouch 3 fireball. Down for 1 check. Again, you see Awais Honey fishing with that those roundhouse buttons that Akuma has, man.
Welcome to the juvenile stream of Michael and
just
Obama.
a little bit late there with the hop kick.
Nice punish.
Yeah. So just take the jab DP. And the big thing is, look at that. Halfway through this first round, he's already got half a bar. And he's willing to just burn it just like that. Spend that cash. Awais Honey, if he finds that touch, he will kill you. And that's the other thing, too, the meter economy, too, right? He's willing to he gets the bar, immediately spend it. Because if you hold on to it, the longer you hold on to it, that's more bar that you could be having. That's more bar that you could be building.
Well, Akuma, I mean, you might as well spin it because it accumulates pretty quickly, right?
For sure, yeah. Crouch 3, right off the bat, burn that shit. Take AK to the wall, not even necessary. 4-4-2,
Ouch.
yeah. Again, every round, he builds half a bar, spends it immediately. Just cash out, take your 50% combo.
You're just like, hold up, I'll be there in a sec, just let me finish off AK, right?
AK, looking lost right now.
Bishop hit the counter hit.
Drop that heal on him. You remember?
Oh, not
nice
quite.
whip punish though. Oh man.
This is gonna hurt.
Not as much as it could be, but oh, just right back at you. Jesus. Same thing.
He's been studying. He knows what AK is wanting to do,
The
right?
low kicks and then just makes it, yeah.
That was a quick first match.
Catches him with the sweep, then drops the heel on him on Ogi. Jesus Christ. That was a fast game. That was fast.
Yeah, maybe the matchup between these two players isn't one of the best for AK, right? I mean, he's used to people playing by the book and in frames and surprising them, but it looks like, the Pakistani players just are comfortable to sit back and wait for their opponent to make a mistake and then fully capitalize on it.
Yeah,
so.
it's how they play. Also the character, I think Goki or Akuma naturally forces kind of a high intensity, fast paced match too, right? We have that the threat of the unsealed, the threat of the crouch jabs confirming into 50%, 60% like that.
Well, yeah, because you want to jump in to take advantage and also go with those lows to start up your combos, right? So you want to always be in their face.
Round 1.
Which is often a good range that AK usually plays at as well. But Awais is doing a good job at staying right out of AK's hop kick range, though.
Yeah, and AK's, you see him, he's trying to fish for some of these whip punishes too, but he's just out of range or just a little bit too slow. And Awais Honey, yeah, he's cool. He's like, I'm willing to hang out at this range like this.
Good strategy from AK, though. He's kind of backing it up a little bit. There you go. Get him to the wall. You want to keep him there. Nice. But you got to be careful with the dragon punch as well. You can't just pressure them and not expect that to come out.
Round 2.
Yeah, we haven't seen so many situations where Awais Honey would even really consider that to be as an option. But yeah, it's definitely something you have to be aware of. It's one reason why Tekken players complain about this character so much, right? You got to be watching their bar. Not used to that. The threat of it is so big. 4-4-2-1.
Wall bound. Into the Tatsu.
Looking to chop him on Oki. The dive kick pressure.
Ouch.
Tatsu at the wall.
What's the
Look at
mix
that.
up?
Look at the bar too. Okay, AK
Good
with
way
the
to
slide.
escape. Yeah, I like that.
AK, you got a chance here. Got the wall, got rage, but then gets clipped by the 3. Oh man. Awais Honey now. 2 bars built. Gotta imagine any touch here.
Did you see Awais at the wall? He's just standing there doing nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you going to do? I'm going to punish it, whatever it is.
Wow.
Ouch.
Just out of range on the hop kick. Just trying to read a button press maybe? And then, yeah, that's the problem too. Off the EX fireball pressure, I'll go low. I'll still take you to the wall. I'll still get this hit. Confirm it, break the doors down, and we're not done yet.
Another wall. Not quite.
More pressure at the wall. This time, AK trying to step the demon flip.
Good pickup.
Yeah, that's off of a float though. Not going to be that much damage, but at least you can get the position.
Not quite to the wall, though. Good pressure.
Oh, man. You tried the whip punish. You were just a little bit too slow.
Ouch.
While standing 4-4, man. Awais Honey right now on set point. Trying to cruise through losers. AK at the wall. Full jump in. Dashes up, just trying to realign, trying to hold his pressure. Anti-air hop kick. Looking like a real 2D game right now. And look at him just putting the threat of those jabs, especially with some bar to back it up. Oh, man.
He's able to duck that.
But the
Wow.
DP after the duck, man. Awais Honey puts AK out of this tournament. AK, I think, going to go home with, what, 70 points, if I'm not mistaken? That's gonna give him a pretty substantial climb. Not quite as much as he would want, but for sure, it's going to put him in the top 25 range, top 24 after this tournament. It's all said and done.
Coming up, what we got? Looks like we're going to be going into the winners finals between Atif and Chikurin. Is that it?
Oh, no, dude, this is Japan. You know we always run the loser semifinals before the final. You know we run the tournament in the wrong order. Come on, man. Why you had to get the people's hopes up like that, Michael Murray?
My bad. Maybe they'll let me off.
You deserve all the death threat DMs you get on Twitter. You deserve all of them.
Dude, I think I gave you guys a bunch of cool stuff today.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, some of those people. Yeah, I think pretty important to note too, especially with the popularity of this game, with as many people that jumped into it as. I mean, I don't think you guys expected it to be as popular as it is, right?
I didn't.
Yeah, absolutely not.
We planned a season 1 and that was it. Then okay, maybe we need a season 2. What? We need a season 3? I
get the impression you guys are just making this stuff as you go.
That's partly true. Largely true.
This is it. Loser side battle here. Honey versus Double. This is still only first to 2.
Oh, that's right. We still got 2 Pakistanis in it.
Yeah.
They might see each other again, huh?
It's, man.
Because it was Atif that put Awais in the losers, right?
We're at our top 4, and by now, man, it could very well end up that way. And look at who's still here, man. Tokyo Tekken Masters 2019. You got Awais Honey, Genuine Gaming Awais Honey, Atif Butt, and THC Chikurin, UIU Double.
I'm kind of almost rooting for Double. I mean, not defend the Pakistanis, but Spag is just not going to shut up if we see a Pakistan versus Pakistan.
For sure, yeah. Shout out to Spag. I'm sure he's dude, if one of them win this tournament,
like losing his mind now, right?
Dude, I'm just gonna be seeing the flexing on my timeline. I'm gonna have to mute him again.
Again. See, you were about to say again. I heard you.
I'm just messing.
Dude, this.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody from Europe. If you stayed up watching. Oh, Double giving the bots.
No, dude, we're like starting to go into Europe time, right? I think time-wise, it's what 4:30 in Japan at the moment, so it's probably very early in Europe time. So actually pretty late for the Americans if you're still watching.
Tekken never sleeps though, baby.
Always something going on,
still
right?
watching. They're still watching.
What's he doing? He's like, no, stay away.
That's what the immigration. That's how the immigration office was doing him
He's
yesterday.
having flashbacks,
It's
right?
like,
He's like,
no, you can't come. You gotta have an application.
Some mind games right there. That's rough, dude.
You gotta have a green card, man.
I didn't know double was that harsh, right? That's cold.
Bro, how was the immigration office signaling to them to sleep on the floor in the immigration office? That's so brutal, man. 24 hours in immigration, and you still come through and you still handle your business here at Tokyo Tekken Masters? That's crazy.
Luckily, I got a permanent residence, so I don't get the hassle by them so much.
And
I'm more respectable looking than June, probably as well.
I mean, the crazy thing too, man, is that's normal for these players too,
it's
right?
not just Pakistan.
I mean, Ash's story when he came through and won Evo Japan, it's very similar, right? Problems with the flights, problems at immigration. That's just part of being a player from Pakistan, but they're good enough to where it just doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, no one chooses where they're born and grow up in. So.
Well, it's not even. I mean, even like just geopolitically, that's a bigger issue than us,
I mean,
right? Yeah.
Right. So you can't really choose your passport. It's very difficult. So even though we all love Tekken, it's a lot more difficult for some people to participate than others. But it's good to see them come out here, and everyone who helped them get a visa. Thank you.
I would say it's good. It's really good that they're getting that support too, for sure. Like, they're
and their team manager
signed,
too.
Yeah, they're signed to a team. You got to imagine that dude's hustle. That
hustling,
probably was not easy. You know, like you'd have to hustle to be able to get them here, but he did. And look at the results that they're posting, man.
I remember esports yesterday was even like calling up the Japanese embassy in Pakistan to make sure everything goes smoothly. All right, looks like we're gonna see the typical match you expect. The Akuma versus Law here.
Dude, I'm feeling real special right now. I'm trying to see some Akuma pasties. Here we go. Awais now backing it up, double trying to press. So just dashing up there, putting those down 4-1s out there. Great step left. You clip him with the step-in kicks. Dragon Cannon at the wall. Awais down 50%.
I feel if anyone can take out this Akuma, though, it might be a double, though.
Well, I mean, I would have said that earlier, too, for low high, and to be fair, he got close, but, dude, they've been just mowing over everyone in their path. Double right now playing very hot to your point.
Minimal damage, though, so we're all right with double so far.
Sweet spring kick when catches him in the back with the crouch jab.
Ouch.
Let's run up just down 3 fireball. Another step left, similar round to the first round.
Misses that transition, though.
Yeah, sometimes, it's hard to time sometimes. Maybe caught him off axis a little bit.
Shut down the demon flip, though.
Down for 1, clips him with the down 3. Once again, anytime this dude gets 50% meter, you know where it's going to. He's looking for the quick confirm, just short of the wall. He's taking a focus on his dive kick pressure. Be able to hold this position. Try to close out. Double enrage, though.
How far can we get?
Double.
What was that about?
What are you doing? Oh, God.
That's some secret law tech I don't know about.
Round 3.
I don't know, man.
Didn't work out very well.
It hasn't yet, but we'll see. At this point, bottom right corner of your screen, man, you see that bar flashing. You know what to look for. Awais, great duck. Unable to take advantage. Maybe an executioner. Maybe was looking for the jab. Just didn't come out.
Double down 2 rounds, though.
Nice.
Good parry.
Good read.
It's going to look to maximize the damage here. The cannon. Just a little bit more.
But he eats the low, and this is where it can all go bad. Right here.
Doesn't get the finisher, though.
Oh, DP.
What's the mix-up?
Oh, and the fireball down for
Good
1
punish.
check after. Yes.
Now that fireball, that's not something you want to be thrown out at point blank.
At least not with the EX version, right?
Yeah.
The EX version is a little bit plus, but you can't just do the normal one like that at that range. Nice. Counter hit, low kick. Cannon at the wall. Fainting flip kicks.
Just going to lie down there.
just stays. He's down for a 1, eats the high after. Doesn't matter, man, once he built that bar. Awais 1-0 over double.
Double's pretty close. I mean, more so than some of the other players were. Just needs to make some adjustments.
Close, man, but especially once you get this far, it's just not enough, man. It just feels like everybody's just like not it's just not enough compared to these guys.
Yeah, my dude, that meter buildup is pretty quick.
I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you said it.
Instead of you?
I didn't say anything, man.
Dude, I'm gonna buff Akuma if you keep talking like that, dude.
It would be par for the course. It would be par for the course.
Martial law.
You nerfed him like, what, 3 times before console?
Exactly. in
He's
the
still
arcades.
good. Jesus.
Get ready for
What's
the
tough, you know, to limit how much the meter builds up or whatever kind of nerfs you choose, but to still make the character fun. I
Yeah,
mean,
yes.
no one wants
Nobody likes a weak character either. There's the thing. Like, it wouldn't feel good if he wasn't strong in some way, right?
Right.
It's a delicate balance for sure.
And even if he's not strong, if he's still fun to play, I think people will stick with him. But you can't. He has to be viable at least, you know. It's a tough, very fine balance there, though.
round
Fine
1.
line.
Fight.
Or is this the Eris costume?
No,
No?
I don't think it's, you wouldn't know if it was that one. Looks like something out of Little Darlings. There we go, man. Just
I'm with the
barely
old
close.
man references again. Back
Double
turn.
now, laying on this pressure.
Good way to stay away from the demon flip, though.
Mix just while standing fours, jabs, down for one checks. Fishing with the uppercut. Oh my
Ouch.
god. Again to the wall.
Disappointing.
And here's the thing, catch him in the
Back
back, and he just cleaved his health. My god. And the big thing is, bottom right corner of your screen, 75% of it. He's almost got 2 bars built.
Man, these poor Pakistanis, even if they do get the Evo, no one's going to money match them, huh?
Okay, gets grab off. Okay, good flow for double here. Going to be low damage, but can maybe try to get the wall here and try to rotate around for positioning. Gets it
Ouch.
on a slide, and man, Awais Honey just jumps over him, splats him, picks him back up, jabs, and then wow.
Perfect.
The new attack, down for 1+2 at the wall,
Fight.
and just flies away. Awais Honey up.
Match
7
point,
point, yeah.
actually.
Very quick. Man, they allotted 3 hours for this top 8. These Akuma players making this no problem.
Does a perfect sidestep there from double.
He's had some really good step call-outs. It's just that it's the return difference.
Yep. One mistake, one opening, that's all it takes. Again, very good avoiding that.
Non-clean hit there, but then the crouch too burns the meter
This
on it.
is where it goes,
Yep,
right?
Yep, yep. 4, 4, 2, 1.
Gotta
Oh, just
fight
short of the wall. Okay, double.
Awesome.
Got a chance here. After screwing,
That'll
going to
do
rage
it.
art. Yeah, we're going to the next round.
He did.
Great. Round
Look at all the clapping.
I forgot we're in Japan, man. This biased ass crowd.
I don't think even just Japan, though.
Double cut. Great
But
snap.
that's what it's gonna be like, right? That's how it was for Nii and all the Koreans when they were on top, right? Everyone was cheering against them.
Jabs. Double looking for an uppercut to connect here. Stemming the fireball. There we go. Fireball. Burn the gauge. Gonna just barely get the wall.
And another meter. Huh.
No,
What?
that's
Did he
punish.
move?
No,
No.
absolutely not. Awais Honey gonna be moving on here through losers.
All
Double
right.
goes out at 4th place.
All right, I think I'll be jumping off and I'll let Markman take over the finals for you guys.
Dope, dope, dope.
It was good commentating with you, Obama.
Thanks
and
as
I'll see you
always.
again
It's great
soon.
seeing you again.
Later, guys.
Thank you for your hard work. Yeah, hopefully you guys staying up. Watch them wherever you're watching from. If it's on one of the restreams, I know Aris was restreaming earlier. If you're watching from Europe, North America, South America, wherever, man, everybody's playing this game right now. Whew, man, we appreciate it. Tokyo Tekken Masters 2019, last master event of October, and man, we've only got 3 big events going into November before the end in Thailand. It's getting to that point, man. Let's check out that bracket, Barb. Yeah, let's go. So just to recap, Atif Butt over Awais Honey, going to be moving on to winners finals. Chikurin over Hakaioh. So your winners finals, of course, Atif Butt versus Chikurin. Chikurin is the last samurai, the last guy that stands a chance. And bro, you got to not go through 1, you got to go through 2 of these dudes at this point.
Yeah, top 3 is Geese, Akuma. I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. But
Mark, you were hanging off to the side for a little bit. What you think so far, man?
you probably saw me over there. I was screaming like, oh, shit.
Oh,
here and there.
AK got that win. Yeah, I saw you've got on your chair.
Yeah, it was, I mean, it's kind of what we expected. We knew, like, who's going to stop the Pakistani contingent, right? And again, another dominant performance. I mean, we saw the match with Awais Honey versus Double, and I feel like Double was just going uphill the whole time. The whole time. Optimization station. Anytime those guys got a hit, they got the bar just in time. Just evaporating life, right?
They're like those dudes living paycheck to paycheck too, man. Every time they get
cash
that bar,
out, cash out
every time, for sure. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess we're gonna run winners finals next. Atif going up against THC Chikurin.
Yeah, well, they were running the bracket weird.
I agree.
Yeah, they did back-to-back matches for Double.
We're used to that here. We're used to that. That's welcome to Japan.
Yeah, all right. But either way, we're gonna see an interesting matchup. Oh man. So winners finals, extended set 3 out of 5. We're going to find out whether or not Chikurin can put a stop here.
This is going to be brutal, man. You got to, I mean, he's still in winners right now, but you have to deal with both of these guys back to back. And the thing is,
think of the road here. Let's say he does lose. He has to go fight the other Akuma.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And the thing is, they play a little bit different from each other. They play slightly different. But, man, it's still going to be tough either way. And the question is, right now, I'm thinking here, is he going to use Geese? Is Geese the choice here? Is he going to use Jin?
Jin?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those two characters. I don't see him trying to use any other character in this particular set or in these sets.
Yeah, I mean, Chikurin, he has shown obviously he plays other characters, right? So that is a threat that you have to be aware of.
Yeah.
But just who do you think fights Akuma better is the thing.
I feel like Jin for him, I think Jin would probably be better. Just especially you talk about anti-air, right? You talk about being able to put a stop to a lot of the stuff that Akuma can get away with. But it's not all, man. The thing is, the ground game, the neutral game from these two players, it doesn't matter which character you pick. You whiff a high, you're up close, that standing 2 punish, that down 2 punish, those go a long way. I mean, Chikurin has the most experience against Pakistani players out of anybody in Japan.
Absolutely, yeah. He was the first guy who said, you know, straight up, if this is how it is, if that's how you guys get down out there,
I'm going there.
I'm going out there, dude. That's to his credit. He went out there.
Him and Kurokuro went out there. Kurokuro streamed a lot of this, and he ran sets against the top Pakistani players.
Non-stop, dude. They put mercury in his soup and all this other kind of shit. He was still running the sets.
Yeah, and you know, he had a lot of experience out of that. I'm sure he's the type of player that likes to analyze a lot of the things that he goes into, and he lost 90% of those sets that he played against a lot of the players that are out there. And he knows what he's getting into right now. This is a shorter set, though. That experience is going to carry him over a long way. So we might see the tech that he might be saving for finals. We might be seeing the tech that he's been saving for these players. Who knows?
You know, in particular, man, it's funny you say that. He played Butt in one of those first attempts. 10-4, win Butt.
Yep.
And I think Chikurin in that set, I want to say he played Jin, actually.
Yeah, he was using Jin at that time, but I wonder who he's going to use here. The thing is, with Butt, his main character is Jin. He's using Akuma for the advantage.
Yeah.
His main character traditionally is Jin.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, Butt, I think, was using Jin.
Really?
Yeah,
and Butt's the one
I think that's what it was.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. Butt was using Jin, and eventually, I think Chikurin changed to Jin as well. They were playing a mirror by the end, I think.
I see. And this was in Season 2, right? Yeah.
So now Season 3, obviously, you got to bring it back there. And, you know, to be fair, man, you know, you were talking about the crowd. You know, they got up that one round double god, right? They were, brother, this place lit up when that happened.
I heard you guys talking about it. I don't think it was really Japanese pride. I think it was like, stop Akuma.
Yeah,
Let's cheer against Akuma,
It's a lot less country national pride or anything like that. It's more or less like, man, this character. But to be fair, that's what they've been doing to everyone the whole damn weekend, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, just steamroll.
Yeah. No preferential treatment everybody's getting or catching hands, right?
Not even close, man. Look at Butt, dude. Look at what he had to. Look at who he had to beat to get here. Over Rangchu, man.
The reigning TWT champion.
Over Furumizu.
Yep.
Over Take.
Ooh.
Over Nobi. You clear out 2 members of Team Yamasa in the same tournament like that?
Yeah, and he made it. I mean, I'm gonna say it straight up. He made it look pretty easy.
Yeah.
He made it look pretty easy.
Chikurin on the other end. Had to be Pecco's show. Got here over AK2.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is it. Our winners finals. Atif Bot versus Chikurin. This is going to be a race to 3 matches.
And this is true love we're making right here, man. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, man.
On the jungle outpost, give me that track.
This battle, it's about to explode.
In the camo gi.
Man, I know you get hype off the camo.
Where the hell you buy a camo gi?
I don't know, man. You better ask Michael Murray. He helps with the the character design input. How do we get Obama a camo gi? We gotta hook him up.
I'm trying to get a Camel Kafia next month in Dubai, man. Let's go. Showing a lot of step right here. Rotating around.
This is anything but traditional Tekken. Both of these characters kind of break the mold of the normal spacing just because they have access to certain things that give them explosive properties like the meter, right?
Yeah, and caught Chikurin trying to step or press a button after the dive kick pressure.
Yeah. I think the one thing that really separates both of these characters is mobility. Mobility is going to be key in the matchup, and the fact that Akuma's jumping is way more valuable than what Geese has.
Yeah, overall his return on successful jumping like that is just so much higher.
Yeah. It's not just the 3D space you got to worry about. You got to worry about from above. From above is where it's going to really be a problem or problematic for a lot of these matchups.
But like you were saying earlier, I want to see what answers or what Chikurin has learned from his experience there, what Chikurin has learned in this matchup. Yeah. In particular, like what do you think he can do with Geese to maybe try to represent some bigger threats? I'm thinking parry, he has to be looking to try to check him with some stuff, especially out of Demon Flip.
It's definitely exactly what it's about risk. He has to put himself out there, he has to make the right reads, and he has to get them at the right times. Both Atif and Awais Honey have already shown that they have not only the Tekken mind game, they have insane reflexes. They duck when they need to duck, they launch when they need to launch, and they go wild when they need to go wild. EX Dragon Punch.
I'm glad you said that too, especially the emphasis on reads. It feels like against both of these characters, especially at Geese Season 2 was the same thing, right? Because of how much they can net in a lot of those situations at the wall off their crouching jabs like that, and put it on defensive, the players on defense, you got to be able to read that. You have to be able to know that that's coming.
Well, and that's the thing too, is you think that, they're playing pretty active. He's going in with pokes, he's doing this and that, but that's not all he's doing. He's building meter. He is building meter, and right now, this is actually looking pretty good for Chikurin. Geese is a slow start, man. He doesn't have that explosive nature that Akuma has where he's building meter all the time. Geese takes a while. Once he has it, though, he has to execute it. He has to use it.
That slow burn.
Oh, he's done.
Just like that, just like you said earlier, man. The second bottom left corner of your screen, second he gets that bar, and next touch, he's gonna burn it.
Yeah, and you don't want to be in a situation where you're stuck with that meter. He had on deck, he had 2 meters there. He didn't even have a chance to use it. That's how hard it is to land a hit against these guys. That's how hard it is. But anyways, first match, Atif. According to what Spag mentioned to me, Arslan Ash's favorite player out of Pakistan is Atif.
Why? I wonder.
Just his play style, the way he plays, the way he moves. I mean, a lot of everyone was favoring Awais because we've seen the most of Awais Honey. Like going into this, he won the Malaysia event. He beat Nobi, he beat Ni. But seeing the Akuma mirror match, it really showed his knowledge of the matchup, fighting the character. His ground game, his 3D footsies were on point.
Also in Yomi too, right? A lot of those like whiff scenarios like that in the mid range, like that.
In the scrambles, I mean, it's a lot of things that you can't react to. It's things that are like 10, 12 frames. He knows when to throw out certain things and then confirm off of it.
Because so many of us just taking advantage of your natural tendencies too sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta, to play this matchup, you have to think outside of just the normal Tekken confines.
Nice, runs into Rapukin. T-butt.
Uh-oh.
Tech on the tackle. I'll take, put these punches on you. Demon Flip 3. Again, good read from Chikurin. That's just what you were talking about.
Yeah, and he goes for the manual slice there, the follow-up here. Let's see what he does. Oh, see, that's the thing. Is their presence, like, they know how to deal with the jump in as well. Catch him on the landing frame and maximize the damage. And that's something that we've seen Atif do against Awais Honey earlier today. He just did it against Chikurin.
Mid-ender. Chikurin eating the sweep and then eats the wheel kick on Oki.
Yeah, the wheel kick's not a quick move either, but their ability to use it, and knowing its nature that it is safe, it is a pressure tool, but it's something that a lot of Akuma players don't use as often. Okay, double up again, slice,
and that's the big Season 3 change, right? That Nichi Rinzan. Geese used to be criticized on the infinite stages for the damage that he could do. He'd take the damage hit, but now doesn't really matter just thanks to that move.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it too. Like, it really has complemented his overall gameplay. His ability to do damage is much better in the open, now even more so with meter. Uh-oh. Puts him in the red. What you do, Geese?
Lost 4. Chikurin in rage now.
Oh, shoot. He should be able to kill here. He's going to do deadly. No,
Absolutely.
He doesn't even need to. Doesn't even need to pull out the glow stick. Save it. But he did use meter. That is some precious resource there. Back 1-2 gets the punish up close.
Spin strikes here.
And again, this pressure here. Nice. Gets the launch air. We don't usually see that from Geese, but he wanted to go for it. Get some extra damage here. Nice. Rapukin whip punish on the get up.
Like you said earlier, you might have to get a little bit creative here.
Nice. He's
Mac,
gonna get a
with
quick
defense, yeah,
punish.
coming into a standing guard.
Yeah, that's interesting too because he had to obviously modify his special cancel as well. Now here we go, Chikurin.
What a step. Oh, just a little bit too late there.
Yeah, he's gonna have to scout those lows because they're gonna be coming. You know they're gonna be coming. Whoop! There it is. He didn't believe in himself. He went for the demon flip instead, and
But
that
then
is gonna
finds
hurt
the
big
down
time.
three, yeah.
What's he gonna do? All right, mix up into the mid. Caught him, and see that's the thing. The fear of the low and it being able to evaporate easily 40% of your life bar is just sometimes too much. You want to duck. You're forced to duck.
And he's going to be able to just short of building the other bar, and now he has one more. He's one touch away.
Chikurin has to go in there. He's able to use the meter. It gives him the ability to have the max mode. He wants to use it right away. That way he can build more meter. Oh, man, this is not looking good. He's going to have to be careful here. He's going to have a sliver left. Goes for the mid. But Geese, he does have rage. If he has a beater, he could kill, too, if he gets a nice hit. But unable to do it, man. 2 maxes straight. Atif. The Korean Classic didn't work there, man. Open stages wasn't able to help.
Down 4-1 in mid-range like that. And it's something else you mentioned, too, right? Talk about the meter economy, the difference between these characters.
Yeah.
Chikurin usually is also good about being able to just spend his bar, be able to build as much as possible, right? Because if you sit on bar like that for a long time, that's meter that you could be building.
Yeah.
But no Awais Honey, man, like we said earlier, they're willing to just cash out every time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build and be able to stack as much meter as possible.
He takes PayPal, he takes Venmo, man. Cash App, whatever you got.
Was that Weibo? They got the other one?
Yeah, man. And then what was the other one?
We international now, man.
Yeah. He probably takes esports coin, too.
Oh, ESC?
Yeah?
I got
He invested too much. All right, here we go.
What's the exchange rate on ESC now, man?
I don't know, man. I haven't checked in a while.
Fight.
All right, gets the down 4. He's trying to go again.
Chikurin coming through with the shoulder. Awais Honey now 2 games up, man. And Chikurin just eating these sweeps.
Nice.
Just a lot of step left.
It's a running 3. I mean, you just look at these sequences there. Look at all the meter that he's built up already. I wonder if he's actually going to even have to... No, he's not going to use the meter in this situation. But he's going to rush in.
Just take another sweep on knockdown, man.
Nice. Not afraid. What you jumping for, man? Street, the classic, the Season 1 SF5.
That's what I was about to say. That. Yeah, the
Man.
anti-air jab. Let's go.
All right, he gets an extra hit there, but not able to do anything more.
But the thing is, bottom left corner of your screen, man. It ain't gonna take much.
He's going to have to start using it. Oh, my goodness. And this
You had to
is going
speak it into existence, didn't you, Mario? You had to say something.
Hey, man, sometimes you just want to see the world burn, right? There's no walls. He's
Oh, my
making walls
God.
here with this offense. Okay. Using the fireball again. Run up. He's trying to hit people with this nasty groove. The run.
Right
The
back at
dash.
you. Right
It's going
back
to
at
hurt.
you,
He's going to kill. He might be able to kill. Yeah, he
Yeah,
should be able to
definitely
kill. That last hit, it's a doozy, baby.
Season 3, baby.
Yeah.
Doing that bump on the last one. Nice.
But the thing is, he has no meter now.
Yes, that literally cost all the resources. And look at, again, bottom left corner of your screen. 2 hits away.
Oh, man.
And that's the first one.
Now it's Atif's time here. Let's see what he does.
Off the tackle, Chikurin ready with the tech.
Great reversal there. Now, close to building 1 meter. He might be able to build some juice here, but he's going to have to play very sharp here. Nice step there.
Willing to burn it on pressure, down for a 1 high extension.
That's a good bad situation. Oh, man. He didn't have the meter in time, but let's see what he does. Shakanetsu. He gets a hit here. He can end it. Oh, he went for the mid-reversal. Damn, good idea. Wrong time. Wrong
Not
time.
when he queues up sweep like that at max range. Oh, man. Chikurin now in loser's going to have to go up against Awais Honey.
That was 3 straight matches. A hard-fought, maybe hard-fought last match there, but his prize now is he's going to have to go against the other Pakistani player.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Yeah, man. Oh, you wanted well done? We got you. We got you. Anyways, you guys are tuning in. You just saw the winners finals, Atif, but now waiting in grand finals where he's going to face the winner of the upcoming matchup. Upcoming matchup is going to go down between our 2 players, Chikurin and Awais Honey. One of these 2 will be able to fight against Atif, but who is now waiting. And it's a lot of points on the line. A lot of points here. I would imagine a performance here. Let's say Awais Honey makes it and wins. He'll probably benefit the most out of the standings to be able to secure himself.
Well, yeah, because he already has 250,
yeah,
right?
Because he's actually down more. You know, actually, yeah, Atif, if he gets this, he still has to put in work. He's going to have to go somewhere else.
I mean, he's going to have to go to Dubai and DreamHack and land and be able to try to hopefully be able to stack some points. But Awais Honey, you know, if he wins this event, he puts himself at 550, which puts himself in the conversation of maybe that right at that bubble, right?
Yeah.
Like the 17th to 19th spots. If he walks away second place, if he's able to beat Chikurin here, he goes up with 220, right? So
Yeah.
still puts himself really close to that. Probably end up somewhere around 23rd spot.
Sure. And, you know, I think without any shadow of a doubt, the fact that we've seen how well and how dominant Awais Honey and Atif have been this tournament weekend, I would think it'd be foolish to imagine that they can go anywhere and they can win that tournament.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a challenger, it doesn't matter if it's a dojo. There's only one challenger event left anyways in
TXT and
TXT.
Argentina.
But either way, man, I think these guys, it's on them now. They gotta make it out there. You gotta get those visas.
It's scary, man. They got to run.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
No wonder they get challenged so much with this travel stuff. It only makes them stronger.
Well, I mean, like that. I mean, we said that earlier. You know, the thing with them, the thing that's so scary is like that doesn't even matter. They're used to that, right? At this point, that was Arsenal Nash's legacy, right?
Yeah.
Show up, get your fights.
That
messed
was
up.
only the beginning.
That's just part of the experience. But they're good enough to be able to play through that.
That's the thing, man. We have a new age of monsters that are coming out into the Tekken scene. These guys, you know, a lot of people were talking about, you know, before Arsenal Nash stepped onto the scene, a lot of people knew about him. You know, he had a win against Knee in a tournament last year.
Yeah, well, like earlier last year in Europe, right? Or like 2017
Yeah.
even.
And he was able to, do very well for himself. There were hints and mentions of him, you know, Asim he was originally from Pakistan. Now in the UK, he always talked about the really good players that were in Pakistan. Spaghetti Rip was preaching about them as well.
Yeah,
but it wasn't until Evo Japan where we really saw that they were able to perform against, you know, the best in the world. So that kind of put not all the haters, put to rest. You know, there's still people out there that kind of doubt what this scene can do, but the more they're getting more experience out there. And I think it's going to make for an interesting, like, I can't even call what's going to happen for the TWT finals now.
I mean, that's especially since TWT finals is happening in Thailand.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Where a lot of those players who are normally gatekept for visa reasons, they have easy access to that to be able to get into Thailand.
Yeah.
You got to imagine a lot of those dudes playing on Party Crash and that LCQ. And,
that LCQ might be even more tough than the top,
actual tournament.
Yeah, than the finals, than the top 8. Who knows?
I mean, and the other thing, man, is, you know, we've been talking about it all year, dude. It's just like no other game has had something like this happen where the random dudes that are talking shit in whispers, and then it turns out to be true, right?
Yeah.
Somebody turns out to back it up.
This is a major shift from what we used to. You know, Season 1, Season 2 has always been like, you know, Korea. Korea's going to dominate. Korea's going to hurt. And for the most part, they have. They've always been able to deliver. They've always been able to dominate and get into the highest placings. You know, Europe, the U.S., Japan, they've all been able to win tournaments here and there, right? But for the most part, it was always Korea. Bet your money on Korea. Now, there's not even a Korean in this top 8, bro. That's crazy to me. They may not have, you know, their highest points ranking players here, but those guys didn't need points. That's the nature of the TWC.
It's still a game changer, man. We were talking about it earlier, right before they even came on stage. The fact that you have Korean players consistently come out to this event and win it 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
This year, no one even in top 8. I mean, you still had some very big threats here, man.
Yeah, and you know, Nee was actually mentioning it on Twitter earlier this year. He mentioned, like, you know, they have a hard time keeping up with the rest of the world now. You know, now that's out on console, you know, the arcade scene has kind of died for them. They don't have that same practice culture that they used to have where they could just go in and grind out all day. But he heard that in Pakistan, you know, they have to play just because they don't have the online component
And that's what's so
to
cool,
learning
man.
the game. And they're forced to go nuts against each other.
The fact that their community is built around getting together in offline play like that.
Or maybe the rest of the world just got too complacent. Maybe these guys have always been
That's fair.
beasts, right? Maybe they've always been king of the monsters. Well, I'm very excited to see this. This is our losers final. We have Awais Honey from Pakistan. He's going to go up against Chikurin here from Japan. The last samurai, you called him, right?
Last samurai, man, from Kyushu, out here trying to defend Tokyo. The black ships, they've arrived, man.
Ooh, man. It was a huge like Viking Armada ship, only one guy each row in the boats. That's all they need, man. We're powered by they're powered by
I bet Chikurin was at the
fire.
immigration office. He's like, man, don't check those guys' ID. He looks
I've
like
seen him before. Well, this is great, man. It's nice to see that they weren't lying, man. Arslan Ash wasn't alone. He has an entire community of amazing players that are out there.
It feels very anime, right? But like very Hokuto no Ken.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like, yeah, you gotta wait for the others.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, we just need we need Esteban out there filming these guys in their training chambers. That's what I want to see. I want to see who reached Super Saiyan level 2 during the in between time. Because after it happens, the end of the season when people are allowed to get points, we have 3 weeks before our finals. We have 3 weeks. What is going to happen in those 3 weeks? How are people going to train for that?
Get ready for the next battle.
All right.
But right here, right now, Tokyo Tekken Masters 2019 Losers Finals.
It kind of feels like this is the grand finals, right? Because we expected the Pakistani players to meet up in grand finals, right? But this seems like this might be the
Especially since top 32, man. To be honest with you, I walked in today. It felt like it was just a countdown.
Yeah.
Who can check these guys before they make winners or losers finals in this top 8? Because once it gets to that point, given what we've seen this past weekend, dude, anybody going over these guys, especially not just one set but two like that, it's a tall order.
There's a term in my hood. These guys are unfuckwittable. You can't mess with them. You can't mess with them right now. Who's posting up a challenge? Like these guys, we celebrate when they win rounds, right? We celebrate when they win rounds.
He's not lying. There's like literally the entire auditorium just clapping. There's applause when they win a round.
Oh, nice.
Man,
He
nice
should
bait.
be able to get big damage here. But because of, and see, that's the thing. You can take risks against Geese early on once he doesn't have the meter, right?
Yeah, but Chikurin has to be patient enough to be able to wait out those opportunities, be able to capitalize while still building gauge, right, early on.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. He wanted to do it Raw Dog early, less scaling, more damage. Let's see what he got. But, man, this is scary, too. This is a scary situation. Look, he just jumped over your Reppuken. Oh, my
God.
And he, yeah.
Mark, don't say it again.
man.
Not like that.
Man, they should know. They should know.
Man, you spoke it into existence. You're like, man, that's the hardest hit, too. Especially in that situation where they have the meter to back them up.
Yeah.
Because, again, they build it back so quickly.
That's
down
what,
for a 1
that's
the
what I'm
highest
saying.
entry.
They got to be active. They got to always be doing something just so they can at least build that meter. And right now, just waiting to explode right here. Taking time bomb.
Just jump in and then backs off.
Yeah. Awais Honey, we've really seen his execution for the most part has been like super on point. Very, very rare that he drops one of those big combos.
He's had
with the
some
back
here or there, but overall, very, very high precision, very, very high accuracy.
Yeah. Nice. He gets the punish and the knockdown here. This is looking good for Chikurin. Chikurin able to go for the grab. Oh, and that's it. He's able to snipe there in that standing 2 and take that round here. Tying it up. And this is big. Again, this is a race to 3 as well.
It's right here.
Oh, he caught him ducking. He caught him ducking. He caught him looking.
Got a gauge build up for Awais Honey, just like that.
You know, that's back-to-back. Anytime we've seen him jump over the fireball, it's always meant some impending doom there coming up. And Chikurin still really hasn't learned the lesson there. He can't give him that space to get in for free.
What a step, though.
Yeah, that was big. That was huge. And, that's not easy to do.
Only 1 bar to burn here, but still going to be good damage return. Goes once again in the Deadly Raid.
And you're going to see, this is from a pure life bar standpoint, how much damage this combo really does. And it's a chunk.
Shit.
It is a chunk. That is 75%. More than 75% gone. That's like 80% combo.
But you still got to close out the round, Chikurin.
And
Into
see,
those
the thing there, he gave him like almost a full meter just by him popping him like
man.
that. See, the thing is, there was an adjustment for Geese where he doesn't build the same meter, or it's like less than half when he gets hit. And Akuma, hey, he's good.
It was, what, a 15% meter game reduction, right?
Yeah.
Akuma is still just cruising out here, though, man. And that's the crazy thing, too, man. He was touched, what, 2-3 times before console release even. Still just doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
444 pressure there.
And again, now sitting on the full bar here. Let's see what he does.
Just runs up, goes low.
Goes for the swipe, unable to get anything out of here. No
Fishing
sidestep
with
that
Yan.
time.
Block and punish.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he has to go for those things. He has to try to open him up. But Awais Honey content with ducking in his face, too.
Oh, man, just runs up, uppercut.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, they use that while standing 2 into the Shakunetsu because they want a better block streak. They don't expect their opponent to duck, but they've been catching them ducking, and it's a good check for them to see, are they going to duck in a certain situation? And of course, that could help out in a big way. I mean, they just put so much fear into these low attacks and the conversions to these big combos that more often than not, these players are ducking. They're fearing for their lives.
It's a check to see, like, are you respecting those lows? Are you willing to just duck like that?
Yeah, I mean, what's the greater evil? You get launched for 30% or you get launched for 60%.
This big swipe here. Jab carry in the ender.
Oh, be careful. Nice,
Okay,
he should get a good punish here. Wait a minute!
Oh, Chikurin.
Does he not have the new update with the frame data? What's going on? Jeez. He didn't get a punish at all. That sucks.
On a Tatsu like that, too, man?
Yeah, and that's the one that lets you know, because that's the one that lingers on for a little bit longer. Oh, man, and the standing 2 punish, which we've seen. Honey and Atif, they've been using that like a scalpel, cutting their meat open.
And that the threat of just that clean hit crowd down 3 like that, man. It's always there ready to close out the rounds. Sweep to catch him in the step.
Yeah, I feel like you lied to us. I don't even feel like this is good love making no more. This is some tough love.
Definitely not some good love for sure.
Okay. Keeping the pressure on. What did you do? He goes for the side. Oh man, what a whip punish there. And he baited it out. But look, Chikurin getting the round here. Still showing signs of life here. Able to, you know, go back and forth. But again, every time he's going for these big punishes, he's losing that meter that he might need at the end of the match.
Fishing with the end.
I feel like the most consistent resource that he could really rely on is having his rage at the end of the round.
Yeah, I mean, it's really what's put him in a good position to be able to close out those rounds so far.
Yeah. Okay, gets a big punish there on the back 1, gets the follow up here, and this is gonna hurt big time because he's building a ton of meter in between these hits as well. Goes for the run up. Oh man, a sliver left. What are you gonna do? You're gonna have to do something because you just used that meter.
Oh shit! He just did hit 3 times in a row, just putting it all on him. Spent all of his bar too. Still has access to rage. Jump in.
Oh man, no duck. He could have had the launch and he could have killed him right there. Oh, forward to the elbow into the light up. And look at this.
It's gonna be brutal, man. He's gonna watch this set later and just like kick himself.
Yeah. Actually, he's doing much better against Honey than he was doing against Atif. He's bringing the fight. Nice back 1-2 punish. He was close enough.
A little touch as well after.
But man, this guy has got a loaded Gatling gun.
Great step.
A bazooka.
Super. This is the start here. She got on Oki.
Nice side step. He's going to get the side launch. Doesn't need it. Just ends up killing him there. But again, he had to use that precious meter. Puts him in a final round situation. Meter is probably not going to come into play here. So he's going to have to play out of his mind.
He's going to outplay him.
Outplayed. Boom.
Just like that.
Boom, boom, dollar. Just cash it in, baby.
And he already built 25% again.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
nice.
jab float here.
Nice. He goes for the damage and the distance. Wants to run up on him. They go for the fireball game.
And that 4-4-4 again coming into play.
Okay, here we go. He has rage as well, so he has a good opportunity. He might be able to squeeze it out, but never mind.
Had a good opportunity.
Again, the low.
Yeah.
See, the big benefit from Akuma is like he doesn't have to stand up and go low. He could do it from crouch. He could wake up into the crouching state, just let it rip, and then confirm whether or not he has so much time in between. His muscle memory is ingrained into being able to perform these combos, so he just has to visually see whether or not it's going to come out, and it's a matter of him hitting the button or not.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, too. Like, if you're up-and-coming Akuma player, you better have those things down. You better be able to confirm whether or not the fireball hits. If it does, hit that back 1 or hit that down 2 extension to be able to do more combos, more combo damage, and just have it locked and loaded.
The good thing is, you could drill yourself on a lot of that, right? Just
yeah.
Being able to just practice confirming like that.
A lot of players will say, too, it's purely muscle memory. But that's the kind of thing is, like, you can't do it on reaction. You could do the follow-up on reaction, but being able to do the FADC cancel, you have to have that locked and loaded. You have to have that speed and that execution ready to go.
That's right here. Awais, Honey. Losers finals, Chikurin struggling to find answers here. Had a little bit better performance against Awais, Honey than he did, like you said, against Bud. But and going down 2-0 in losers finals like this, not a good feeling.
You just got to think about the wear and tear, too. I feel like that last match might have drained him, too. Okay, he gets the punish this time. Able to get the standing, too. Pushing towards the wall here. He does have a little bit of life left, but, you know, Akuma and Rage is kind of dangerous, too. Whoa, he's cashing. He's not going to get the wall, though, but, man, that was pretty big. But he has no meter now, and Chikurin looking really good.
Now, Awais Honey in rage, too. Not going to take much. Jump up air fireball over the Rapukin.
Oh,
right
man.
into a fireball.
Eye of the Storm here. Oh, man, he got him, but that was out of the air. Oh, oh my God. He jumped in, and he got away with murder.
Oh my God, he gave it away.
Was that a jab, or did you do that forward one on purpose? Because on whip, he wasn't able to do anything with it. That just...
Angry. Yeah,
gotta use it.
Gotta be able to shake that. Opens up with the max cancel here early on in this round.
Yeah, nice.
Minus 60%, still has wall pressure on Awais Honey. There you go, put that shoulder on him, be able to hold this wall pressure. Crouch too, here we go.
Yeah, rare miss and a big bad choice there with the Shoryuken. Not able to get anything, and Chikurin finally getting on the scoreboard here.
Yeah. Well, you see, he's so far ahead, it's just, you know, like, whatever, you can bet that right at this point, right? Yeah. Okay, max shaft carry all the way to the wall. Double rep. Can take his 40% here. Low damage. Good duck from Chikurin.
Nice. These guys are swinging. They're putting out the big leg tree trunks out, trying to knock power lines down.
And hit the crouch one. Just looking for maybe the full crouch down forward one punish there.
Excellent punish there.
Yeah.
He might be able to. He should be able to get the wall.
He's definitely gonna get it. Yeah.
But is he gonna demon? Is he gonna use it, or is he gonna save it? He's saving it. Oh my gosh, the way he blocked that. That looks so scary. You ever block something that looked like you broke your neck? Oh, he's gonna jump. He has to jump.
Yeah.
Nice. Get that freeze frame, get that round, and an advantage here. Potential.
Chikurin, he's got
game
2
point
bars
there.
built up. Gonna burn one just on pressure. Gets
Nice.
his jab float. This is something that he practiced a lot when he went out to Pakistan. Picked Jack one set, was just practicing just jab floating them out of demon flips like that.
Yeah, jab timing. On the way they use their jump in, their demon flip, and their normal jump. It's crucial here.
Good left step. Scores 1-1-2 there. Chikurin just rotating around, just trying to hold his jab pressure in mid-range like that. Not trying to give him the 3-4-4-4. The free advance like that. You see now Awais Honey threatening with the crouch too. Easy jump in, gonna get the wall.
And this is big. He's keeping him there. All right, what's he gonna do? He does have full meter as well. Chikurin still has meter. Oh my gosh, he should. Oh, he's alive.
Burn the meter. Awais Honey, good guard.
Keeps him there. He goes for the jump in and the low, the conversion. What's he gonna do? There's no time left. Watch out for the dragon punch.
2-1.
There's no time. He got to.
Oh,
that was, he
Chikurin.
went for it there, but Chikurin able to steal away a match. And that's the liveliest I've ever heard the crowd today. That was a nice
That one
sequence.
slow-mo was definitely the most vocal that the crowd has been doing.
But I mean, you got to think about it. He put in a ton of work for that offensive sequence at the end there. And Awais was just looking at it. What is he going to do? He didn't try to challenge until the very end. He went for that dragon punch, but wasn't fast enough. That tapped his toes. He likes the bunions. He likes the corns on the toes.
And it took you, what, 5 games to be able to get a game like that against either one of these Akuma players, right? That, man, like you said, it becomes a question of endurance at this point where you've been sitting down playing, you're just fresh off of a loss.
You know
right?
what it feels like? It's like, you ever watch those bullet hell games and there's a ton of bullets on the screen and you're trying to navigate through? That's what it looks like, man. That's what it looks like he's trying to go through to get through this game.
A lot of work just for even that.
Yeah, that was just the first level, boss. That was just the first level. You don't got any more coins after this, bro. All right. We're going to a more enclosed stage here where we do have walls. Awais Honey making a wise choice here to be able to benefit his character if he could get some extra damage.
So Awais Honey would just dash up, and again, just the threat of just dash up down 3 like that. Great duck. Comes up with the while standing 4-4. 4-4-2-1 in the follow-up. Chikurin now trying to hover outside the range of the threat of 4-4-4. There you go. Good duck, able to come up. Yeah, decent return here. Chikurin giving himself a chance. Max carry just short of the wall still. Gonna be able to hold this positioning. No, gives it up. Back to center stage. Awais Honey. Got some meter to work with here too. Not gonna take much. In rage. Yeah, Chikurin just don't give it away. Don't. Man, he ran right into it.
I felt like you spoke that one into existence.
Yeah, I'll take the hit on that one.
Don't give it away.
He should sink it.
What does he say? Die 1,000 deaths?
It's like 1,000 strikes in an instant.
Damn. Bars. That's hard. Man, this is tough. This is just the pressure. I mean, he doesn't even have any meter yet, but you feel the pressure. He's going in like he's loaded.
Oh, man. 4, and the float, and the wall.
Okay.
And the low fireball good from Awais.
He's stuck in that last down forward, man.
Oh, man.
I'm scratching my chin right now. I'm looking around if anyone saw that murder.
Chikurin, you got a bar, and you got a life to live right here, man. You got to show us something.
Yeah.
Because Awais Honey is running away with this shit right now. Jab pressure threatening with the crouch 2 there. Mid-range. Back 3, willing to burn his bar on pressure like that. That's when you know he's got to starve. But he's willing to burn the bar on pressure just to apply pressure. Crouch 2 touch in the fireball. Ooh. Burn the meter. Put you right back on the wall.
He's back in the blender now. He's going to have to be very careful about how he's going to maneuver around here. Got to watch out for that teaspoon of honey that'll melt your mouth. Oh my God, he got counter hit.
That's it. Awais Honey. We'll see you in grand finals. Chikurin got at 3rd place.
I got to give it up, though. Chikurin, a valiant effort. It wasn't enough. And now we are treated to what a lot of people have expected, an all-Pakistan grand finals.
Run it back, man. Last time Bud was able to get the win. Dude, you could think about Japan right now. How brutal that feels. 2 years, Korea comes here, wins your event on your home turf like this. Chikurin, okay.
Yeah.
Naroma, okay. You got those wins in Korea. Cool, cool, cool. But then you finally are able to defend home turf in what feels like a very, very cool way, too, right?
Yeah.
A lot of representation. And then Pakistan comes out of nowhere and then just slaps the shit out of you. Oh, my God.
If it makes Japan feel any better, Pakistan has done this to everybody.
Yeah.
They are not being picky about it. They could have gone to Europe. They could have gone to the U.S. They did already. Man.
That's real.
That is real. So
that's real. Yeah,
we are about to see a Grandmaster challenge of a fight. And it's going to be Akuma versus Akuma. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Awais Honey is going to have to change it up.
I mean, now you got me thinking, man, because with Atif Butt and Awais Honey, especially if they're able to travel to DreamHack, especially if they're able to travel to Dubai, at this point, both of these players, one is going to be walking away with 220 points here, one's going to be walking away with 300. To be honest with you, even if Butt wins the 300, dude, he could show up at DreamHack Atlanta, he could show up at Dubai, cash in on all 3 of those Masters events, and if he plays the way he plays this weekend, he could scoot on into that top 19, no problem.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are able to get to those events. It's not far-fetched to see them get into the top 4.
Man, if you're on the bubble right now, if you're on spots like 17 to 25, your worst nightmare is coming true right now. You've been working hard all year trying to get as many points as possible, and these dudes are about to just cruise through and just scoop this shit.
You know, before this year, a lot of there hasn't been too many match videos of these guys, right?
Yeah.
But there are now. You better start studying. You better start studying because you know what's coming for you.
For sure, yeah. It felt like yeah, it was kind of a dry well in terms of finding not just Awais Honey and Butt, but a lot of those players, right? Yeah. Finding video footage, finding any kind of resource to be able to just even people just talking about the players there, right? Very few and far between. But now, yeah, you have to imagine there's definitely a stronger magnifying glass on that entire region even, right?
Yeah, which is great. Like I said, I want to see
that's how it should be, yeah.
More and more regions just level themselves up. And hopefully a lot of places are going to take note and they see the value of having this offline play and grinding it out with your fellow countrymen.
Look at Awais Honey cheesing, man. Genuine Gaming Awais Honey on stage now.
I'd be cheesing too. If you came to the land where some of the best players in the world were and you and your traveling buddy made it to grand finals.
After the trip they had to from Pakistan to Japan, 24 hours sleeping on the immigration room floor, had to wait for a translator, and you end up in grand finals together, that's got to be a good feeling, man.
This is a big win, not only for Pakistan. I got to say, this is a big win also for the Akuma players, but for the Tekken communities worldwide, showing that there is more potential out there, hidden beasts, hidden valley of the beasts.
Yeah, for sure. Big moves down in South America. Peruvian community had some really awesome performances earlier this year.
Oh, yeah.
Nene the Dragon out here. Lost in pools, of course, but still going to have a chance to be able to get some points as well.
Yeah.
Props to everybody who came out and traveled to this event, man. A lot of people came out from a lot of different places. It's always cool to see you guys come out to Tokyo, see you guys come out to play. See you guys come through to Fighting Tuesday, man. We appreciate it. But right here, right now, man, Tokyo Tekken Masters 2019, from Pakistan to Japan, here we go. Genuine Gaming, Atif Butt fighting winner's side versus Awais Honey on loser's side. And last time they fought in winner's final, what?
It was
In
3-1?
winner's semis, it was 2-1.
Oh yeah, it was. No, yeah, you're right. It was winner semis. It was 2-1. It was 2-1. Awais Honey. Actually, Atif came out with the lead early on. Was pretty dominant. Then Awais started
Honey with
picking
the
it back up. Started
rebound
coming
game.
back.
And then
Yeah.
did it go to last round?
I don't think it went to last round. I don't think it went to
Maybe it was
last
like
round.
3-1, I think, in the last game or something like that.
I mean, but as you would imagine, you know, Akuma matchups were all about who had the meter and who had the wall, right? Who had the positioning, who got the big hits. And it happened a lot.
So something that was interesting to watch about them, too, is in the mid-range, right? Like, I'd say, like, range 1 or 2. Watching the Yomi interactions around, like we said before, crouch 2 whiff.
Yeah, crouch
On
2
whiff.
standing 2. They're both whiffing. They're both fishing for it, right? And that's a big thing, too.
So
like,
there were interactions where, like, for example, like Atif would read that Awais Honey would try to whiff punish it, so he would automatically cue in the focus attack right after, be able to absorb the hit, try to bounce that back. Then you saw Awais Honey kind of trying to adapt into that, you know, hitting the next Yomi layer where he doesn't bite on the bait, he waits, and then he tries to punish the whiff after.
yeah. And that's the thing, too. These players both know the range of, especially in that matchup,
Yeah.
they both know the range of down 3 and when it's going to hit and down 2 is because they want to land it as well.
Down 3, down 2, and also 4-4-4 too. You saw represented a lot.
Yeah, 4-4-4, especially on Wake Up, it's a tool that
That's
I've seen
another
them
tool.
utilize so many times, and they've used it, you know, just to kind of keep that pressure going. But not only the pressure, you got to look at the little chunk of meter that they build every time they're able to pull out that move, and then they know it puts them in range where they're crouching 3 into Fireball cannot be punished either.
Oh, yeah.
So they're able to build a sequence, at least in their heads, where they're able to build, let's say, a third of a meter out of nowhere, just like that. So they're thinking way ahead of that because they need that meter. That's the meter that cha-ching. Let me cash in,
Let
boy.
me cash out, yeah.
Let me get some new sneakers, bruh. Let me get it. But anyways, if you guys are tuning in, you are about to witness our grand finals here at Tokyo Tekken Masters. One of the last master events of the year. There's 2 left. But man, one of the most important ones, I think, so far this year. An eye-opener for sure.
Yeah,
Even
definitely.
though we kind of all expected it, right?
To say the least, you saw him sign up earlier in the month. You're like, oh man, that's a game changer.
Yeah, there was that tweet last week or maybe a week and a half ago where Awais Honey let the world know, like, hey, we got our visas approved. And that was really, I think, the wake-up call, like, hey, it's about to happen. Things are about to pop off in Tokyo. All right, what are we going to see? What are we going to see? It looks like locked in 1. We have, on the first player side, it's going to be Awais Honey. The second player side is Atif Bot. All right, much like we expected, these guys are going with their guns.
Goki Mirror Match was running back.
But it is an extended set here. If Awais Honey wants to win the tournament, he has to win a first set, race to 3, and he has to win the second. He has a lot of chances in between if he needs to try to change characters. But we all know Akuma is his best character, so we'll see if that even has to come into play.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, if you guys are tuning in, whether you're watching here on twitch.tv/Tekken, maybe you're watching on Eris's restream, or maybe some other restream that's out there, but I urge you guys to pay attention to this. This is going to be an explosive battle.
Maybe a taste of what you see come next month, you know, month after next.
Yeah, or maybe the next few master events.
Yeah, for sure.
I stand for Pakistan. I want to see these guys do work. And the home stage for Akuma, let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
Right off the bat, Awais Honey giving that backwards movement. Teeth trying to press with the dive kick. Get that big axe kick in the mid-range.
Yeah, lighting it up here. These guys waiting for those opportunities. Right now, not going to be too much of a big pressure neutral game just because these guys don't have the meter yet, but that's going to quickly change. All it takes is a few sequences. We didn't want that. I don't think so.
Light punish, though. Still able to rebound here. Atif Bud able to take the wall.
Yeah, and he keeps him there. That's the thing, is being able to keep your opponent there. He knows that that Shakunetsu trap would have been very beneficial on block, of course, just because of the multiple hits, but still able to convert with the combo because of the wall splat.
Yeah, and like you said there, that dunk check like that. And then able to tag him out with the down 4 1-1 high series, and then still in range with, like you said, the down 3 at the end.
Yeah.
Puts him in position to be able to close out. 4-4-4 tip range like that.
Now the neutral game is going to be much more important, and we're going to see who's going to be able to come out with the advantage. Should be able to get Pretty close to the wall here. Nice sidestep there, able to convert. Drops the combo though. And that's
Take
the
his turn
problem.
back after. Simple jab check in the 4-4-2. And you saw, yeah, the down crouch 2, whip, gets his float, gets the wall.
Oh, and that's gonna get punished. He gets up with the down forward 1 series. He was so close to taking that round. Ooh, not a counter hit, but he confirms here. There's Atif, he's gonna close out.
Yeah.
And he goes right into the Rage Art. New change in Season 3, of course. After Screw, he's able to land the Rage Art, and he was able to, cash in. Gotta do it, right?
Round 3. Fight.
Camo suits. All right, nice jump in, able to get the jab series. But Awais, he's been waiting, man. He's been waiting to explode. He's had this full meter for the last round and a half. Oh my God, nice. He's gonna get a launch, but he doesn't use any meter.
That says a lot. The fact that we've been talking about this whole day, how he'll just cash in just like this.
He might be dead though. He might cash
All
in
the way
hard
to the
here.
wall, 4-4-2.
Oh no,
just short of it,
what
he got
are you
it.
doing?
EXDP. Atif now, yeah, Bob, and we've been around.
Oh, and he
Down
ran into
forward
the
one.
down forward when he ran into the quick hit. Atif continuing what he started early on when these guys met in winter semis.
That says a lot. The fact that we were talking earlier about the way Awais Honey always just, as soon as he gets his meter, he's looking for the hit, just cash out immediately. That was 2 rounds he set on a full bar. Like,
Yeah.
against Atif. just
Maybe-
looking for the opening and just couldn't get it.
Maybe he's doubting himself in this neutral game where they're trying to get those big hits, especially the hits that they're able to cancel into Fireball. That's the ones that count, right? All right, the approach here. Atif doing a great job. That's really, I think, where he's excelled in the matchup. His ability to land the low attacks, whether it's the down 3 or the down 4,
Yeah.
and is superior to everybody, I would say. He is the... What the hell was that? Anti-air jab? That was tight. Do it again.
Down 3 Fireball confirmed, and yeah, Atif now. Momentum slowly starting to build for him.
Fight.
Yeah, man. You've heard of King of the North. This is King of the Nooch. This guy has been out playing everybody in the open.
From the village of the hidden sand.
Yeah, man.
Coming out here, let's go. Mid check. Atif just chopping up Awais Honey. Finally able to get a hit here. Gonna cash out, take his meter, take his wall, take his return. That's minus 70% just like that. God damn.
Yeah. And he really tried to maximize the damage there, ending with the 4-3 to get the wall splat. Really wanted to get as much as he could.
But if you're still in Atif sweep range, man, he is gonna represent that low. Oh, here
and
we
he's about
go.
to represent with the Rage Art right here. And that because of the scaling of the 2 hits before that, he should be dead. He should be Dunzo. Dunzo like Danzo. Man, this is more one-sided than I thought it would have been.
So far.
No, he's out of range. He didn't know. You got to be careful. Max range, Akuma versus Akuma. You got to be able to dash in and get the punish.
Yeah, your while standing punishment doesn't work out there. Put yourself in a bad position here.
Hey,
and
man.
Atif gonna re-jump, take the wall from you once again. Tatsu Ender at the wall. We're still going. I'll peel you off the side.
Oh, and he caught him
the launch.
ducking.
Oh, man.
Jesus. Jesus.
Dude, this is a problem. This is a problem.
Oh, and he sidestepped
man.
the point blank, the right side. You have to do that right away. You have to start moving as soon as you see him flare up. But geez, on fire. Atif.
Think about what Awais Honey has done to everyone he's run into this weekend, and look at what Atif is doing to him in the mirror match right now.
Yeah.
Have you seen him so starved for a hit this entire weekend?
He's been trying. I mean, every time he was able to get those hits, but it wasn't in a sequence where he was in kill range or he's able to win the round. And it's just been unfortunate that, any other opponent, I would have been confident in Awais Honey. But when I saw them play the first time, it was obvious that Atif had a higher comfort level in this matchup. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out the lore.
Nice. And
The
splat
lore
here.
of these Pakistani players is going to just obviously come in under the magnifying glass even more as months go by.
Gotta get Spag spit the lore, man. Spag and Asim.
Round
Yeah, let us know.
fight.
Nice. Sidestep left. A little bit late on the whip punish there, but it's down 4-1 this jab range now. Both of them just running up and ducking each other like that. Nice touch fireball conversion here. Trying to get as much carry as possible. Just barely gets the wall.
Nice conversion there. Gets the wall standing 2 into the Tatsu series. Trying to keep him there. Gets the anti-air. The follow-up, but it's not enough. This is where it hurts.
Throws the red fireball, max range sweep. Oh, Wise, don't give it. Don't give Atif this chance. Oh, man, thank God he closed that out.
Yeah, and this is his chance. I mean, he really needs to start pulling out some wins here. He is down 2 here, and he has to go the long way. He has to win 3 straight matches here if he wants to be able to reset.
Another good jab flow for Hawaii's Honey. Can't completely convert. Now Atif showing a lot of step right. Doing some fireballs. Has a lot of meter to work with here. Crouch 2, trying to reset his pressure. Oh, he pushes doesn't pull the trigger. This time he does. Forward, 4. Trying to chase down Awais. Dive kick pressure incoming. Tried to step it again that time. Just a little bit too slow. Forward, 4. Oh, man. And this is going to be it.
Yeah, able to cash out, and that's the thing.
So Awais Honey ready with a rebound game here.
What date is it? What date is it today? 27th? Direct deposit. Let's go.
It's
midnight. It's midnight. All right.
It's a Sunday.
Man, he needed that. He needed that. Let's see if he's able to continue this momentum.
Yeah, that was the big thing. Even just to break it up. At that point, you've lost 2 games in a row.
Either way, I mean, I wouldn't doubt either one of these players. These guys have already exhibited their ability to perform and excel with the character, and beat some of the best players that we've seen throughout this year.
To make them look lost.
Yeah, man. It's like, oh, you thought you knew how to fight this matchup?
And the funniest part, man, is seeing some of these dudes like getting up from the match. They have that look of just like, they just didn't have any answers.
Yeah.
Just like true frustration. And look at Atif just pressure. Oh my God, just this mid push.
Oh, he went for something there. Nice wall standing 1, canceled the dragon punch, but the side wall stun kind of messed him up there, but here's a low parry.
Good read.
Oh, side wall stun again.
Peel him off, try to put him right back on. Awais Honey put himself in danger just now.
Look at these guys fighting in the lava.
And
that's probably
gonna
how
be
it felt for most of these other players when they were fighting these 2 earlier. They're fighting in flames.
Oh, another wild DP.
Yep, and right into he didn't need to do that, but he wanted to, make a point here, get some time to breathe.
Great.
All right, all right, all right.
Round 2. Fight.
And Atif Butt's so far ahead, he's willing to just take those gambits. Gave Honey a round for it, but here we go. Once again, at the wall, re-jump pressure.
Up close, did not go for the down forward 1.
Sidestep, oh, can't quite pull the trigger in time. But Atif Butt circling around. Maintain this position where if he gets any touch, okay, Awais Honey's his turn now.
Yeah, it's a big touch too. This is going to push to the other side of the stage. He might be able to get close to a nice sequence where he can get the kill. Goes to the mid. Oh my God, he dropped it.
Oh man.
And he went for the big risk there. He wanted to bank it there on that mid attack, but Awais Honey not ducking.
Fight.
That's the thing, we were getting a lot of praise earlier, right? In general, they've had very, very high success rate on a lot of those confirms, right? But there have been some drops. But the problem is, dude, you go back to neutral, they're monsters. Like they're comfortable with it, and about making good decisions in the scramble afterwards too.
Oh, and Awais Honey 3 straight rounds? 3 straight rounds, tying it up.
Hold up.
Let me take my shoes off.
This is looking like awesome games done quick a little while ago.
Oh, yeah, man. But now it's going the other way, man. They're going straight into rematch. This is going to be the decisive match of the tournament. It's either going to be an extended series or it's going to be all over. What's going to happen?
Round 1. Fight.
Let it burn. Oh, he's doing it. He's starting to get in his head.
The mix. Awais Honey now, complete momentum shift.
Okay. Gets a punish. He wanted to get the launch. He went for the back 1
Gonna
cancel.
take his back 1 all the way. Oh, just sort of it.
Yeah, uncharacteristic drop there, at least on the dash jab portion. Let's see what he does. Out of range. But the recovery on the wall standing 1 is actually pretty fast. How are you going to kill him? How are you going to destroy this demon? Oh, man.
Needing some lows there, but yeah, Awais Honey able to hold on.
That's the thing, too. The threat of just Akuma having down forward 1 and a standing jab, it could really put a stop to a lot of the offensive pressure that any opponents could come in with. But it's just those other moves that really complement it. The ability to cancel standing 2 and down 2. And down 3, of course.
Look at them just threatening each other with those crouch jabs.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too. You got to be able to be wary of that, because right now, both of them sitting on meter. the ability to just, you know, do 50, 60%, especially with the wall there. Here's an opportunity right now. This should be able to do close to half-life just based on this hit alone. There it is.
You called it.
Nice block.
The block low.
Interesting that he's not going for a punish there.
Down 3 off the crouch jab once again.
Not close enough, though. Uh-oh, he's going to have to be careful. He has a sliver of life left. Oh, he went for the down forward one. No time. He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to go for a launch into Rage Art, maybe?
Atif's defense is very good.
Oh, he went for it there.
Oh,
there's no time. And he timed him out. Rely on the defense. Stay strong. And he didn't even need to, but he still anti-aired him.
Atif, he just committed to guard.
Yeah.
There we go. Counter hit pickup here. First one of the set.
Oh, he didn't convert. He still had a chance there, even though he missed the 4-4-2-1.
Just wanted to square up on the wall, just so he could be able to do this. Peel you right back on, put you right back on. Forward, now eat the sweep.
Oh, man. Oh, my.
EXDP set point, Atif butt.
Yeah. Tournament point. If he gets this round, it's going to be all over, and we're going to have a champion here. But is it going to be enough? Awais Honey almost at 2 meters. And we've seen him, you know, the past 2 matches, he's been able to perform. He needs to really dig deep here if he wants this.
He's got meter to work with. Got to be able to connect to the wall. He gets it.
Now what? What are you going to do to react to this? Goes for the down 2. Now going for the mids. Oh, and the duck and the finish there. And we're going to a final round here. This is one of the most important rounds of the tournament. Who is going to take it? Awais Honey sitting on close to a full meter again.
Trading down 4-1s here. Mid kick. Diving pressure, and then those down 4-1s now starting to shave off a little bit of help off of Atif's health.
Uh-oh.
There we go. That's a big one.
That was big, and he gets the dive kick pressure afterwards.
Yeah, and he's going to get the bar to work with after, too. Not done yet.
This is on him. He's looking to win the tournament, and he's going to take it. He's going to take it. Atif Bot is the champion here at Tokyo Tekken Masters, netting himself 300 points. And out of nowhere, I can't doubt this guy. He's putting himself into contention of the TWT points qualifier.
That's crazy, and that's really scary. If you're one of these players on the bubble, if you're sitting out there, if you're hanging out with, you know, 450, 500 points, you're trying to make you climb your way up. Yeah. This is an X factor now. This is somebody you got to be looking out for coming next month. Man, he's only one more big finish away from putting himself in that conversation.
Yeah. So
and now, and 220 to Awais Honey. They're both in that
area. Yeah. And the thing is, now I want to talk to these guys. I want to find out where they're going next, because that is going to be a big thing. Because either one of those events that they go to, whether it's the Master event, the Challenger event, or one of the major dojo events, these guys have the potential to win it and, of course, make that qualification spot for the finals.
And the thing is, since neither one of them have any Masters events points till now, in theory, if they could show up to both of them,
game over. Game over. What if they replicate what they did here, where they get to grand finals? Game over.
They only have to do that once, too.
Yeah. Maybe they just go to one event. Who knows? But TWT event in Dubai, Rocks and Roll Dubai, is going to be our next Master event, and that's going to be happening November 11th weekend. Then after that, the week after, is DreamHack Atlanta, where it's going to be the final Master event of the year. But guys, there is a lot more Tekken action that's going to be coming throughout the rest of the year until we get to our finals, which is, of course, happening in Bangkok, Thailand, December 7th and the 8th.
At the K-Bank CM Pick Ganesha.
Man, I got to learn how to say that. TekkenWorldTour.com. Tickets are still available. Sign up for the tournament if you want. Have a good time with us. We're going to be out there, and I can't wait to see how that's going to play out because, man, it's been a culmination of just surprises this year. This year's Tekken World Tour has been, this year's Tekken events, there's been nothing but surprises for everybody.
I mean, it's not even about story, but just like development, community development, and just gameplay that no other game has this right now.
Shout outs to Twitch and the Hakaioh for really championing the efforts here for the Tekken World Tour, especially with the dojo events.
Shout yourself
Everybody that's involved, I got to give love. I mean, this wouldn't have happened if Bandai Namco Entertainment didn't believe in the members of the community to make this kind of stuff happen. So I'm glad that we were able to really grow the game year over year over year, which is very hard for any fighting game to do.
And look, man, also for the Tekken World Tour Finals in Thailand, guys, you know, even if you don't play, even if you're not that good, man, come out and come hang out, man. It's fun to watch. Just be a part of it, man. It's hype, man. Nothing else has this. So see now getting everything together for the award ceremony.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. You know, December is usually the month where a lot of these seasons or these tours end, and we find out who, of course, is going to be, you know, the yearly champion. So I'm excited to, of course, go to Thailand and see who our TWT champion is going to be. But I'm even going to go to Capcom Cup the week after. Check that out in LA. See who's going to be the champion there. It's always nice to, you know, support just fighting games in general. And obviously, this one, my favorite fighting game. I just can't wait to see. I can't believe how much it's grown, man. You were around in the Tag 2 days, even in the T6 days, and you saw Tekken has never been this crazy as it is now. Seeing how it's been embraced as really the world's fighting game.
It definitely ballooned. It blew up for sure. In a way that, for sure, at that time, I mean, especially you know, you're a legacy player, man. I can't imagine what it's like for you guys who were, you know, you're used to playing those 200 to 400 man events like that. Now you show up to an Evo with damn near 2,000 people, and it's like, bro, where the hell did this come from?
I was excited that the game made it to Evo. I was just excited because there was that year that, you know, Tekken Tag 2 got pulled off the lineup, and I was like, man, we got to get it back in there. But this is our top 8, guys.
To your credit and to the credit of everybody else hustling. I mean, Tekken's got a lot of people hustling for it, is the thing, man. And I mean, I say that in front of the camera and behind it, for sure. That's my man Liquid again. 7th place, a little cut it short, man. He needs a 2nd place or a 1st place finish on the Master event to be able to cash in the way he needs to.
Looking at the entire top 8, all these guys are in contention to qualify, right?
Yes.
Some of them are secure, but all these guys are within the bubble.
For sure, yeah, Nobi. Not too meaningful of a result for him, but AK.
Except for Hakaioh. Hakaioh he's not in there. He's not in there. But obviously, he got some points.
A good result for him, too, right?
Yeah.
He's really struggled to put together big performances on international stages. So for him to be able to finish top 8 at this tournament, big deal.
He hasn't really traveled too much, though. I mean, I saw him at EVO, but that was really it. I don't think he's traveled too much other than that event, at least internationally, outside of Asia, I should say.
Yeah, mostly been a local player, right? Challenger and Masters events in Japan. Focus on most of the domestic events here. But double, 4th place finish for him, able to net some points. This was a big... So out of this top 8, obviously we talk about Awais hunting, we talk about Butt coming away with the 300 to 220 points. But out of the other players, AK and Double probably made the most gains.
They benefited the most, yeah. Chikurin getting 3rd place here. The highest placing Japanese player here. Shout outs to Astro, of course, being awarded with the A40 headset.
The Last Samurai.
Yeah. But he's going to have some time to study this. This is obviously for anyone that was involved. Wait, did he get the 1st place prize? Give it back. It's like, you gave me the wrong one.
Typical Japan, man. They're giving him they tried to give him the 2nd place money.
Awais Honey getting 2nd place here. Also being gifted an A40 headset. Again, lots of love to Astro for supporting the Tekken World Tour.
For supporting the tour, man.
Yeah, they pumped up the prize pool. They started doing events where you can qualify online and travel to an upcoming Master event. They really put a lot of support into not just bringing visibility to the Tekken World Tour, but also enabling these players to have more incentive.
Huge thanks to them for seeing this stuff and seeing value in it, man, and being a part of it.
Yeah, they actually supported the Tekken World Tour for a few years now, so it's nice to see them still supporting year over year. And here's Atif Bot from Pakistan, your champion here at Tokyo Tekken Masters.
From Pakistan to Japan, man.
That's a nice trophy, man. They didn't have a trophy last year, did they?
I can't recall.
And he gets the big piece of cardboard. Not a check, a piece of cardboard. Is the winner. Shout out to Harada-san as well. He's been grinding, man. He hasn't been traveling as much as he used to. He has a lot that he's doing here at the headquarters.
Also, I'm sure trying to get stuff ready for Tekken World Tour Finals, right?
Yeah, him and Michael, man, they've been so busy lately, so probably a relief for them to just be able to stay home for this event. But this is your top 8. Again, brilliant play from a lot of these players, a lot of them benefiting. This is definitely going to shake up the rankings boards.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden that bubble got a lot more competitive.
Oh, Harada's going to say something. Let's see. What is he going to do? Akuma, really? Is he going to hit us with that? There he goes.
まずは選手の皆さんお疲れ様でした。観客の皆さんも本当に、たくさんの声援ありがとうございました。というわけで、本当にパキスタンすごい強かったですね。決勝自体の組み合わせもああいう合気になること自体珍しいし、非 実はマスターの大会で豪輝が優勝するっていうケースはおそらくこれ TWT 史上初めてなんじゃないかなと。
Yeah, so he's like, obviously these Pakistani players came out here, and even from the time that they were matched up in winner's side, like, you don't really see a lot of Masters events where you get Goki matched up in the top 8, or even in a grand final scenario like that. So he's like, man, like, Pakistan was really strong. They came out here and they showed what they were about.
これからも、ファイナルに向けていくつか大会あるんですけど、途中のねアナウンスの時にも言いましたけど、我々もこのやっぱ素晴らしい選手たちに負けないように開発の方ももっと頑張って、ゲームを強化してで大会の方のサポートも、もっともっとパワフルにやっていって最後盛り上げていきたいと思います。本当に今日は、パキスタンのこの両名本当におめでとうございました。そして、
so congratulations to the Pakistani players that came out here and were able to perform and play. But he also wants to focus on developing the community and supporting the game and the TWT.
今後とも、ベストを尽くして盛り上げに寄与していただければと思います。ありがとうございます。
Of course, Harada-san giving a sincere thanks for everyone that's supporting the game. Man, these guys are good. These guys are crazy.
There's Hakaioh and Genya. Yeah, hard weekend for them. But, hey, man. Mark, what did you think about the event?
I thought it was great. I mean, I think going into this, a lot of people expected to see certain matchups, probably expected some other players to perform a little bit better, but I think the one consistent thing, which was really featured on stream a lot, thankfully, throughout the weekend was the dominance of the Pakistani players and the rise of them coming out to different events to be able to dominate. And I think this might just be the beginning.
Different players, too. Yeah. Different players, and being able to travel and compete on big master stages like this, like you said.
Yeah, I think, is that going to wrap it up? Are we going to throw it out? Are we done? You guys let me know. All right. So again, before we go, is there anything you want to say to people that are watching at home? Fighting Tuesday is going to be happening, so make sure you guys watch on twitch.tv/Anime Illuminati every Tuesday from Japan. Every Tuesday evening, make sure you guys watch that. There's a lot of stuff that they're doing for the Ben and Emco communities here in Japan, but all over the world. There's people that come here to this event, not just Japanese players, but people come here to play, and hopefully you'll be able to see a lot more Tekken in the future.
Yeah, come on out and play, man. Save up your money, come on out and let's play. Shit, we got 150, 160, up to 180, 190 people there every week. Why can't you be a part of it? Come on out.
Yeah, man. Make it an excuse. I mean, there's always going to be fun in Japan. You know, a lot of people love to come out here. And they got great food. They have great people in the community. And, of course, it's just always fun to be able to kick back and play some video games.
For sure.
I think that's going to be it from us here in Tokyo. We will see you guys next time. The next event that you're going to see on this channel is going to be TWT's master event at Rocks and Roll Dubai. So make sure you guys get ready for that. It's going to be November the 10th weekend.
That's going to be fun, man. That's going to be crazy.
You going out there?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, man, it's going to be fun. So, again, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Be good.